turn off the banger music. Howdy guys, I'm FE8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, and welcome back to this Fire Emblem 8 Community Challenge Iron Man. So yeah, we're back, actually, miraculously. Hey, it's good to see you, Ro. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to make it today. I'm glad to see everybody here in chat. Howdy, Mr. Chewy, Fish Penetrator, Dribble Sauce, Jig Jetty. Glad to see everybody today. So yeah, if you've been following the community tab post, you know that there's been some issues recently. But luckily, miraculously, everything's been fixed. My hair, though, is my hair perfect today? I'm sure it is. Absolutely phenomenal. It's probably weird seeing me without the headphones on, but I got earbuds, so that's cool. My headphones actually broke, so I'm gonna have to order a new pair soon. Fabulous hair. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. So, we have a lot to do this time. This is gonna be a very fun one. But before we get into it, one thing I do want to mention, haven't seen in 5 years. Oh yeah, because I didn't wear a hood. That makes sense. Or no hat. That's true as well. But one thing I want to mention before we get started, if at any point there's an issue with the stream, please let me know, because I'm still figuring it out on this new machine. Between like audio delay or audio being too quiet or camera delay, whatever. If anything goes wrong, please let me know immediately, because I'm still trying to fix everything. But beyond that, we have a magnificent stream for you today. I very much look forward to getting back into this. Please fight the Cyclops. Believe me that I would if we only had more equipment, I guess I would say. This is going to be a fun one. We have some very good surprises in store. We have Null here. Comes with his heavy lance. We're not going to be using him, unfortunately. We don't have enough space. We're going to be dropping his stuff into the convoy and letting it go. Wow, that Gonzalo dead portrait. Yeah, so I actually lost the, oh well, we have full inventory actually. I actually lost the original, so there's that, I guess. I lost a lot of things in the transfer over, because there were a lot of things that I wasn't expecting to lose that I didn't keep, essentially. But, you know, that'll happen. That's standard fare when it comes to transferring with a new computer. Do we even have any dark magic users right now? Oh my gosh, my headphones are falling out. I don't think that we do, so we can just keep the dark magic on Miss Laura Shell here. I'm sure that she is a fine connoisseur of the dark arts. And we'll just drop off all of our next stuff. We'll probably not even bring Renak, because Roa can gather all the treasure in the desert. Let's see, so how do I want to go about this? I guess we can just hop into the map, have a look around, and see what we need when we need it, because there's no buying weapons, there's no equipment to purchase. That's simply off limits. Very, very good. So, Ro did say that there are some very big changes for this particular patch that we're on. Some things that could go wrong, but hopefully they won't. I'm pretty confident that they won't, apart from like minor text glitches like this. Apparently Tethys go burr in the truest extent. Let's see, so who do we want to bring? These two empty spots are going to be filled by units that are joining us very shortly. Use your stat boosters, especially since it's treasure map. That's true, that is a good point. That said, I think I might want to hold on to the stat boosters for just a little while longer. And you'll see why. Tethsus, true. You'll see precisely and exactly why I want to hold on to the stat boosters as soon as we get into this next map. We'll bring Gatekeeper, of course, and I guess Cormac can come along. He's got a conversation with Valter after all. Speaking of, Fish is going to have a conversation with Kalak up here. Use the Night Crest on Gatekeeper. That's true as well. I'll do that for sure. Kalak's right here. He's a little bit buffed up, no doubt. He's very, very strong. Hop on guard. Can't wait to have it. I don't know if we'll be able to steal it. Does Roa have 18 speed? I hope so. 19 speed. We can steal that, so we can crit him. So let's see. In terms of equipment, I want, like you said, promote Gatekeeper. He can start using swords and axes following this. Unfortunately, he is only level 13. I would have liked to give him a little bit more, but we'll go with this for now. Which class do you guys want to see him in between Great Knight and General? I think General is the one that makes the most sense, but I haven't used Great Knight, well, quote-unquote Great Knight Gilliam in a long time. So what are you guys thinking? Basically, whatever you want. I'm perfectly down with. This one's going to be a bad one for him anyway, because the movement penalties on armored units are quite immense. General? Alright, there's one for General. We'll, whichever one gets to 3 votes first, we'll do that. You do not like Great Knights in FE8? I love them. I really do. The animations are beautiful. But they're not exactly perfect. They're definitely with their faults. Not Great Knight, this is a desert map. That makes sense. So I'm guessing that's 2 for General. I mean, it makes sense. General's a fun class. Either way, he's getting swords and axe access. While I wait for votes to come in and stuff, I'll go ahead and equip him with some E-rank weaponry. There's 3 for General. Alright, that's the one we'll do then. Iron Sword, Iron... We can do Steel Axe, that's fine. It is E-rank after all. Alrighty, General it is. So, yeah. I'm happy to see it. You do love General. Can't say a whole lot because you like Frederick from Awakening, albeit reclassed into a Wyvern. That's fair. That's super understandable. Frederick is a lot of fun in Awakening, but you definitely have to reclass him to get the full worth out of him. And here we have the big man himself, 16 Con. He can rescue anybody in our army, and he cannot be rescued by anybody in our army except maybe Wanda if she has 9 Con. Nope, not even Wanda. Cormag. No, not even Cormag. He's too big as well. Jig can rescue Gatekeeper. I guess Jig is the reason that Gatekeeper got first place in FE8, isn't it? That's pretty sad. Because I'm assuming that Jig doesn't particularly like him. Oh, Purge. We have Purge. That makes me happy. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this as well. We don't need to restore this time. Do we have any other healing? Because if we do, I would like to get that over. We do have a heal staff on Wanda. That's about as good as it's gonna get. I don't think that we're gonna have any more healing here shortly. We did use a lot last chapter for a very, very good reason, of course. We'll just keep both men's saves for now. Let's see. High Lance rank, yeah, for sure. He has that Silver Lance from base. I think for Cormag, I'll just give him some basic stuff, Steel Lance. I don't particularly mind if he ends up perishing, so to speak. It would be sad, but like, I'm not too caught up on it. I guess I'll just sell some vulneraries here. It's not that I don't need them, more so I have too much stuff in my armory, or in my inventory. Let's see, we can sell these door keys as well. A couple of them anyway, another one of these. We have a lot of vulneraries, we'll just sell more of them. Maybe this money will come in handy. We actually can't access any secret shops in the endgame either, because they're completely locked behind the member card, which we did not get. Because the member card is locked behind Renak. Oh, and we can sell the Ocean Steel, I think. Because we don't have a pirate. No, actually we do have Roa still, that's the big thing. The Metis' Tome, I can't wait to use that on somebody. I think we'll see who we're going to be using that on pretty shortly. I think we'll be seeing that, and it'll make sense pretty soon. Let's see. We have a lot of Steel Lances. I wonder if we can make use of all of those. I wish these earbuds would stop falling out. It's really frustrating. Not a big fan of earbuds, but it's all I could get on short notice. Let's see. Javelin. Whoops, not Spear. We definitely want the Spear on somebody else. Heavy Lance is the monster laying weapon. Let's see. So yeah, Gatekeeper's fine. I would like a 2 range on him if at all possible. Secret shops in FE8 are probably the weakest. Yeah, they are. For sure. Until the endgame, anyway. In the endgame, they're probably the strongest apart from the infamous one in FE6. The gummy ones are nice, true. That is very true. Let's see. So we want... What do we want on him? Do we have the... We already have the Regan Leaf, okay. I guess it doesn't matter. He has access to the convoy anyway. I just want him to hold up equipment. We'll sell this one-use Slim Lance. I would like to use it, but we're not going to be able to. Was AFK for a bit? You're back. Awesome. Good to see you, Jig. We'll do Horse Slayer because there are going to be some calves, especially right out the gate here. A gate which will be kept. Slim Lance for the ease. And then I guess I'll drop off these things because I'm not going to be needing those anymore. Not at all. I'll use the other Horse Slayer and I'll keep an elixir because Wanda and I are going to have to share a drink at some point. Got KJ here with the average axe. Can he use the JBR, the Riley? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good fit for him. Although the Sword Slayer will come in handy on turn 1. That is very true. I'll probably sell this chest key. Roa can more or less unlock any chests that we need going forward, or Renak can if we need them. Jig can still use axes, that's pretty cool. We'll give him the Devil Axe. I think that's a good idea, isn't it? That sounds like the play. No, I'm kidding. I'll just give him, like, Light Brand or something. Give KJ the Devil Axe. I wonder who has more luck between the two. 15 luck and 15 luck. How about Gatekeeper? Doesn't he have high luck? He does. We could train up his axe rank this way, and he's not doubling anybody, so... This is actually supreme. Buffed Devil Axe, right, with 100% hit, 24 might. Excellent. That's extremely good. I'm very happy about that. I'll give Cormag probably just a vulnerary. I need space. Especially since we're going into the desert. Fish can have probably an elixir. That makes sense. Jig, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna give Marissa an elixir as well, because I cherish Marissa. I want her to be alive forever. Can't wait for the Devil Axe crit to backfire. It's only a matter of time, considering he gets full crit from his supports. It is only a matter of time. Let's see how much crit he has by default with the Devil Axe equipped. It shouldn't be any higher than what it is now, I think. Yeah, no crit by default, so it's only 6. However, through the KJ support, that's an additional plus 15 and then plus 5 from Wanda, so that's going to be like 26 crit if they're all in range. And from there, I think we're good. We can just hop into it. I'm going to do a little bit of, yeah. JBR would have been the guy to use it for sure. So I'm thinking KJ kills this guy frame 1, and then we send other people up here. Wanda and I are going to go this way with the horse slaying equipment. Be a little bit careful for this Berserk Staff user right here. Only 2 uses, but it's still scary. For that reason, I'm probably going to send along Aragon as well. Maybe Fish too. And then everybody else can go up top. Yeah, so KJ kills that guy. From there, what I could even do is trade over his Iron Bow with Cormag, and then dance for Cormag, and then get the village, which should still be a Master Seal unless it's been changed. Either way. Brought Null over Cormag, and then promoted him into Summoner on turn 2. That's a good idea. Well, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that instead. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll grab those Dark Tomes back. We'll also be getting a Luna Tome in this map. Very easy to just promote him. Frame 1, we have a Guiding Ring after all. Let's see, you'll have to run with the guys from the top. They're not the toughest. Shope is a one-hit from everyone. Wow. Big rip. Okay, so the play is obviously to go Druid, as nobody has ever seen Druid Null before. Ever. Which one do you guys want? I actually don't mind. Summoner's a lot of fun for obvious reasons. It's actually one of the best classes in GBA. But if we want to go Druid, that's just funny. Like, whatever you guys want. I don't particularly mind. Gives me a chance to get hydrated with some green tea. I also have water, because water's very good. Just let me know what you guys want. Summoner, yeah. I could see Summoner being the one. Because it's just good, it's great, it's fun to use and everything. Let's see. Saw Druid Null one time in a video that was posted 13 years ago. That sounds about right. Why are you always lying? Just play Summoner. Yeah, okay, we'll go Summoner. That's the play. That'll always be the play. One of these days, I'll do a run of this game where I just promote everybody into the reverse option of what you would usually go for. I guess I've kind of done that already. Oh shoot, actually I lost the game that I had where Ross was a hero and he never gained 1 point of speed, so he was a 5-speed hero. Luckily I got that screenshot, because that was really funny. Okay, so from here we should just be good to go. We'll drop Null, we'll bait out the archers in this way. And I think we should be good. I'll send Gatekeeper up here. We can have Jig to the back since he's mounted. Marissa's also got good moves, so she can be back here as well. Okay, good to go. Good to go. I'm extremely excited for this one. Hey, good to see you, Meme Dream Machine. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is it. This is the big one. So of course we have Tail 2. She is amazing. She is amazing. Level 15, these stats. She also has the ability to summon, which we're going to be making use of. With 2 summoners, can you have 2 summons? Yes, indeed you can. You can actually have all 3 summons if you unlock Leon in the creature campaign. And then you also have Null and Ewan. So, let's see. Deleted the Saber. Ross was level 10 pirate with only 5 skill. Rip. Okay, so KJ murders this man, takes his soul out of his body, and that's exactly what we need. Let's Play isn't probably ever being uploaded. Rip. That's a shame. Okay, so I'm going to send... I need to kill one of these guys. I guess I don't need to, but I want to. That's kind of the thing here. I also have to be a little bit careful with the summons, because if they get... actually, wait. If they get... Oh. I mean, this is too perfect to pass up, isn't it? Oh no! Hold on, wait. Okay. 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 Okay, we're starting off scary. Okay. That was perfectly safe until it wasn't. Let's not do one of those, Gatekeeper. That's not how we want to start things, okay? No, 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 no. Literally frame 1 critting with the Devil Axe. That's not what we're after here. But anyway, since we can trade with the summons and stuff. Yeah, great start. A beautiful start. Nothing could have possibly went any worse there, but, you know. Magnificent. But since we can trade with the summons, you put your hand over your mouth. It's scary. Oh, okay, these guys have 0 HP. That's pretty funny. Can we trade with these? That's the big thing. We cannot trade with these, so we do still have to be careful with these phantoms. They can pick up treasure, and then we lose it. Yeah, that was close. That was scary. That was straight up terrifying. I'm gonna drop this guy, and he's gone. You know what? And he's gone. What a guy. What a guy. Thanks for your help, buddy. For that reason, I'm actually gonna have to rescue Null, because this archer is going to hurt him. That guy said I'm out. He said I'm gone. No, that's fine. That's hilarious. The bot deleted him 100%. I'm perfectly happy with that outcome. Okay, so 11 speed. He won't get doubled. 17 damage. He has 6% chance to get crit, and he will die to a crit. As God is my witness. That man's broken his heck. That's very true. Good to see you, Tucky. So just for this one turn, I'm going to block this off with water, because I don't want Null to die. Because I'd rather not put him on the death counter if that's all the same. So if I put myself right here, with Arthur's support, I can probably kill all of these guys. Or just put him in range, and we're perfectly fine. From there, I'll just give Thunder, so there's no weapon triangle disadvantage from the axe dudes. Which can't reach him anyway. Awesome. Some of the mages will attack me, and I think this guy... No, he can't reach. Okay. 2 of the mages will attack, and that's perfectly okay. The axe dudes are not actually that big of a concern. Okay, we'll just get everybody else up here. I guess Jake can grab the village. Oh, he's also got the support with Tethys, because he is Ewan. That is the double fire affinity, so that's really good. That's full crits. Nice cut, looking cute. Thank you, Heartless Caesar. Good to see you. We'll go ahead and visit this village and see what's up. Johanna Hall has fallen. Johanna fallen. Alrighty, Master Seal. That's pretty good. Typically I would just sell that for the money, but that doesn't have a bearing in this run, so there's that, I suppose. Let's see, Marissa, Roa support, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it, that's a good one. I need some supports on Roa and Marissa both, actually. Hey you, have you seen a scary-looking woman? Scary-looking woman, is she your sister? No, I don't have any sisters. Very good. I hope that's true. Well, actually, I don't necessarily hope that's true, but if it reflects the dialogue, then that's funny. Fish also supports Marissa, so that's pretty cool. That's wind. I think you both need a beast support anyway, so let's go for it. Works for me. Hey, I hear you're good with the sword. And then they fought, and then one of them died, and it was definitely Fish. It was definitely Fish. Actually, was it? They have basically the same stats. Fish is a little bit less in some areas, but that's about it. Master Seal in the final map, it's really funny, for sure. It's like, you know what? If you haven't promoted somebody on your main roster by now, please do that, because you need that. Okay, so, luckily my Tail 2 is really good. She has 2 defense, but she has a lot of avoid. She has no supports right now because we lost Beowulf. That's perfectly fine. However, here's the big reveal. This is the big one. Frelian W, a brave Frelian warrior who fought alongside our heroes and helped in defeating Emperor Vigard. This is him, 313 fighter. You know him, you love him. Killed Emperor Vigard with a 5% hammer hits. Do a save and show off for 2 promos if you don't want an instant promo. Okay, sure thing. Here he is, 4 hammers, 420. That's amazing. Love to see it. He's got everything that you could possibly need. These are his stats. He's essentially, at this point in the game, Garcia. If Garcia had been, like, poorly leveled. He's got 3 points of speed over Garcia, and then a lot more strength, but I mean, for a level 13 fighter, this is about as good as it gets. He's got the light affinity that is attack, defense, crit, and hit. An extremely good affinity, no doubt. So, we'll be seeing how this man levels. 55 strength, 30 speed. He's actually got pretty good growth, double 15 on the defenses. You'll love to see it. Let's see, do we have a promotion item right here? We do. Okay, and he's still got the Brave Bow. I'm really happy about that. Exactly the same stats and growth like the Green Unit. I'm glad to see it. Okay, so, here's Shope as well. Very big appreciation to Shope, good friend of mine. The fastest F-boy, literally light himself, trust me. Yeah, so he has a completely yellow palette, as we'll see shortly. Like you said, I'll do a save state and we'll look at the promotions. Because apparently they're brand new. And I would like to see those as soon as possible. Okay. The first one is the Alpha Warrior, the newest species of warriors, 5% hit on a boss to evolve, equip axes and bows. This is an amazing setup for this guy. And then the second one is Zerker. Berserkers that reach the Holy Zerker status, equip everything. That's amazing. Okay, so let's have a look at the promotion gains from Zerker. Let's see how this looks. This is amazing. I love this. Equip everything. He can use all types of equipment, apparently. Let's see. Okay, his promotion gains are really good. That's +5 to skill and res. +4 to con. He can now use swords, dark magic. Okay, you know what? That's... Oh. I see why they said it would break the game now. I actually can't move. It unloaded it. Oh, wait, did I see Jig? I think I see why it said that it might break the game. But that's okay. That's perfectly okay. We'll see if the other one doesn't do that. Yeah, so let's see if Alpha Warrior works. It didn't do that. Unlucky, I guess. That's fine. We'll be using him like this for a minute. We'll see if we can get this figured out in the meanwhile. If this one works, then that's perfectly okay. Oh my gosh. +10 to strength. Can use axes and bows. Okay, this one works. Alpha Warrior. I guess we'll just have to make him an Alpha Warrior. You know what? That's perfectly okay with me. An Alpha Warrior himself. He has 19 con. He can use any axe in the game unimpeded. A-rank bows, A-rank axes, and then full hammer usage. That is fantastic. Okay, we'll just make him into an Alpha Warrior. I was probably going to anyway, because the animation looks really, really cool. 19 con, yep, that's true. 19 con is insane. He can pick up Gatekeeper. What a guy. James Zerker seemed cooler. Yeah, it's pretty cool for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and load this back. We'll get him a couple of level ups. I do want to see him level up if at all possible. If I had brought Cormag, my original plan was to fly Cormag over here as soon as I could and give him a what's it called? Give him Sword Slayer. Can he use that? I think he might have... Oh. Can't actually see his axe rank here, but that's okay. I'm sure that'll go up as soon as we use him once. Okay, so do we get bodied? Because I know that the axe... His axes are going to reduce him by 3 speed. Which gets him doubled exactly. Okay. Let's see. So what I might do... I could use the unique right here. That'd be kind of good. Let's see. For now, I'll put Tail 2 in the forest. She has 55 avoid, be +20 here for 75, and then 10 for weapon triangle. So that works for me. We'll do it like this. I also could have summoned. I guess I still can. Here's Shope. He is a dancer as well. So, oh, the hammer's a PRF. I see. That does make sense. Excuse me. I'm still a little bit sick. 17 might. Okay, I see. This is extremely good. This is extremely good. I'm very happy about this. Okay, so we'll put him in the we'll put Tail 2 in the forest. Not in the nearby forests, of course. We could give him 1 Iron Axe from Geb, perhaps. But we'll just be using the Geb to oh, actually they can't trade anymore, so that's good. I'll just put a Geb up here, and that's perfectly okay for now. As long as he can't one-round these guys, he's fine, but I'm still scared for him. We have to get away from the mercenaries, though, because they will eat him alive, I'm sure. Mercenaries are scary. Alright, very, very good. Excellent start. Having the Arthur support is a huge help. Gives me so much avoid. Arthur and Tail 2 are probably also going to reach A-rank support. Forgot the enemies will not be able to use it. So if you check the hammer dude from near Kalak, you will see. Okay, for sure. Awesome. Also, the Phantom can only use supply, not trade. Right, that's the thing. I forgot about that. Easy to forget, I guess. Okay. So the big thing now is I'm just going to go kill Kalak, because the big thing with him is that Pegasus Knights start spawning up there pretty rapidly, and you definitely don't want Tail 2, who would usually be Erica, left alone. Innis can only do so much, and then Saleh is good until his Hellfire Tome breaks. But now we only have the legendary, indomitable dude himself. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh yeah, I forgot her animation was different. That's awesome. I should have equipped her with Steel Sword. She might not have doubled that way, but it would have been nice to not use up too much of the rapier. It's not a big deal, though. Alrighty. He can rescue Gatekeeper. I can't wait to use the Devil Axe with Gatekeeper even more. That's a very fun thing. That's like a full-on adrenaline rush. Let's see. These guys are all weaker than Sally and Ennis. Yeah, they are. Check the old save file for the original Iron Man. Only had 5 units who survived while also being benched. That makes sense. It's hard to keep people alive, especially on early Iron Man attempts. I guess my first ever Iron Man attempt of any Fire Emblem game was this game, because I didn't have a concept of resetting the first time I played it. The only units who survived at the end were Erica, Ephraim, and Innes only lived through the power of resetting because my lord, one of the lords, died. And I just didn't know any better. Okay, let's see him in action. I want to make sure I have animations on, though. Okay, good. Excellent. Oh, he has really low hit rate. I forgot about that. 55 hit, and then he has 8 skill. Right, so it's scary. There's a pretty good chance he doesn't actually hit. But, you know... Oh, it's guaranteed. He has 100% accuracy. Accuracy, I guess you would say. Okay, is that E rank? That might, yeah. Okay, so he's at E rank. Well, I'm probably not gonna hit this guy, though. That's probably not very likely, I would say. Because he's on a forest. Use the Pegasi to put the 313 on the grind. I could. That would be a good way of doing it. Just leave him on the forest and let him avoid. Now, since he replaces Innes, who all does he support? He supports Tail 2. That's a full attack, hit, and crit build. I think I'll do that, actually. That's extremely good. Oh, and it will also mean that they get married at the end of the game because of how the game functions. Because that's Innes, right? So they'll have a paired ending together. That's very good. Erica, Seth, and Innes were the only ones who survived. Well, it was Erica, Ephraim, and Innes. Seth actually died in Chapter 12 against the Cyclops, who had the Sword Slayer. I very specifically remember that, because I was like, oh, I just lost Seth. That's really bad. Oh yeah, here's this guy. He can't use that. I was like, oh, I can't use Seth anymore. That's a shame. And then it was like, oh, actually, he's here on the map, so that means he lives, right? And then the answer to that question was no. That's not actually what happened at all. He was not alive anymore. Okay, so don't crit this time, please. Are you kidding? Don't die! My guy. Why? It's a 9%. This dude wants to die. I know he's trying to keep the gate, but like, come on. That's D rank. That's two hits. That's D rank. I just don't understand. I don't get it. That's the second time. What a chat. Unbelievable. It just, yeah, exactly. It's a jump scare city. There's nothing I can do to stop this. Okay, so assassins don't collect treasure. That's a shame. There should be a Worm Slayer here. I don't know if anything's been changed, though. Gatekeeper flexing with that axe, 100%. My guy is living on the edge, but not of glory. He's just living on the edge. That's all he's doing. Okay, so I'm going to try something here. I'm just going to drop a Phantom. Oh, I can't. He's not able to summon anymore. This guy is gone. He's seriously just said, I'm out, and then left. You live by the Devil Axe, you die by the Devil Axe. Exactly. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like, that's just simply how it is. Assassin's not stealing and picking locks is BS. I agree. I completely agree. It's one of those things that I'm not perfectly sure why it's a thing. I guess it's just for the balance point of a rogue, but like, still, I don't like it. It's one of those things that I'll always be happy to criticize with this game. Okay, Arthur can one-shot, very good. Using up a lot of killer stuff uses. So he just made him a worse druid a little bit. He can summon exactly once per map, and then the summon disappears. So that's pretty funny. I think that we can finesse that a little bit. If we end turn and don't move the Phantom, then he'll still be there. We just have to place the Phantom in range of enemies, and then let the enemies kill the Phantom, guaranteed. That's like the only way to finesse that a little bit. Okay, so we're keeping out of range of these guys. I'm gonna keep Aragon down here just for the purpose of, well, first of all, trading, but then second of all, I would really like to, have a person who can use the Restore Staff, because we're going to be needing that versus the possibility of getting berserked. Very good. That should work out just fine. We also have Purge just in case anything goes wrong. There's also a stealable guiding ring right here that I'm probably just going to skip. Yeah, if we don't move the Phantom and it dies, that would work out just fine. Okay, Wanda. Honestly, I'm just going to put KJ in range for this. That seems perfectly okay. Iron Bow it up. This is a very fun map. I really do like this desert map. I'm also going to send Wanda back down here. That seems to make the most sense to me. Now can be the treasure hunter for the rest of the map. We have Body Ring, Silent Staff, Warp Staff, Silver Card, which we can honestly just skip. We have Menace's Tome, Boots, Eclipse. Right over here is the Killer Bow. I've already said Boots, and then Worm Slayer right here. And that's everything. So we should be... Oh, and there's also a Dragon Axe on this guy that you have to finesse through the Hand Axe. That's pretty fun. And then, of course, both the bosses have droppable good things. Oh, yeah, it's... it's not ending turn automatically. I was like, who hasn't moved? It doesn't do that automatically because it still thinks the Phantom is movable. Oh, Silver Card changed. Okay. I'm happy to hear it. I look forward to seeing what that is then. Okay, don't get doubled, because that is a distinct possibility with Tail 2. Okay, good. That's all that I wanted to see. We do have to get people up here as soon as possible. Obviously, they're setting in from behind. It's very scary. Okay. Arthur's gonna land some more crits. We only saw the one last map. Did not think about the fact you can make Gnaw. Oh, very nice. That you can make Gnaw when you made Erica. Pretty sure that it's not hard to fix. Just give HP to the Phantom Clasp removed from Geb. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, the ladybug just landed on my screen. Good thing I've got a paper towel here to scoop it up. I hate ladybugs a lot. Let's move this so that I don't accidentally put it into my drink. I hate these things a lot. Let's just get you out of here, and let's put you down inside of an empty water bottle. That's what we in the business call hydrated. He'll be hydrated on good, solid lack of oxygen here in just a little while. And then I can throw him in the trash can. Ladybugs are good bugs. They're okay. They're alright. Here in the good old land of Tennessee, they swarm places when it's cold. So they're very annoying to me. Love ladybugs. They get rid of the nasty bugs. They do, until they are the nasty bugs is the thing. They're cool until they're not. That's the big thing with them. Okay, so if we can just get Gatekeeper or anybody up here, like, I'm starting to wonder if it would have been a good idea to bring Null instead, or Cormag instead, because I'm scared for my abilities in general right here. So what I could do is I could, that's pretty scary. That's pretty terrifying. Fish, I'm not going to read your comment. I'll acknowledge it. I'll let you know that I know what you've said, but that's as far as it's going. They don't do anything? They do it. They do. Believe me, they fly at you. Or at least they do for me. I don't know if it's just an Ifolo thing. They're like, man, I don't like that guy and his Fire Emblem content. Maybe that's the thing. I guess that's fine. That's understandable. Everybody's got their own tastes. That was a magnificent comment. That's about all I can say. Okay. So I need to get out of here. I need to be gone this turn. Luckily, these axe fighters are not too big of an issue. As long as I stay, like, right here. I can even dance. Awesome. Tobe fly, true. Oh. Thought I just heard something. Huh. I guess it's that ladybug suffering inside of a water bottle. It's probably the sound. Okay, so if I can just... I need to find a way to get somebody up here. I could rescue Gatekeeper and then dance, and then drop him a little bit farther. I think I'll try that. That's like a double dance, except it's not. It's just one. Tobe Fly, man, I want to watch more Haikyuu. They need to drop more right now. I'm also not leaving you equipped with the Devil Axe on enemy face. I think I'll be using that of my own volition. At least they're small. Oh, man. Yeah, giant beetles, dang. Just hang around over here, we let them go around, and small spiders... I mean, spiders are okay. Some small spiders are fine. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of bugs. Ooh, Killer Axe. That would be nice to have, but I'm going to be putting this guy right here. Where can you move to? Because I need to be careful. I bet he gets doubled. Doesn't get one-rounded, but he does get doubled. That's very scary. Shope actually doubles, that's right, because Shope has capped speed. Forgot about that. Press the L button once everyone's moved. Yeah, I did that before. Your Trapper Fly dedicates as much time as it can to laying as many eggs as possible. Well, it's a good thing that I have trapped it inside of a bottle, and it is going to perish. And it's not a fly. Yeah, little spiders are okay. If they bother me too much, I do remove them, but typically that's not the case. Okay, I'm just gonna hope you don't get the Worm Slayer, or else I'm going to have to drop that in the convoy. If I could... Let's see. So we've determined that you don't die to one of these. It's just scary. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna hope that Tail 2 can kill the Shaman. I'm sure that she can. Yeah, she's very much capable of that. A little bit more chance of death this way, but I don't want to use up the other weapons, so here's hoping 28. Can't hit? I mean, we've seen a 5% hit. Given. It took us a while. That does make sense. That does make logical sense. Yeah, you know what? That does make logical sense. A 28 would hit, wouldn't it? That would be the thing that occurs. At least we got a Lunatome. At least we got a Lunatome, and hopefully this guy will not hit Tail 2. It should be a pretty low chance, given Luna also has really low accuracy. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to deal with. I look forward to seeing how that progresses. So now Shope is in range of 2 of these guys. And, that's bad. I guess I could rescue like this. I might have to a little bit, which would reduce his ability to hit even more, but I guess he's not getting bodied that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then attack directly to here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this. He better not perish, because I know that this guy can't reach him. This is basically the perfect position for him to be, because like it's perfectly out of range of everything except for that one sword, Myrmidon. Why are the lords constantly dying? You know, that's just simply how it be sometimes, I guess. It's kind of the only way, I guess, I don't know. So, how do I want to progress with these guys? Because I need to be careful in a very particular way around these guys. We have Berserk Staff that can reach us as soon as... I think it's tied to this Paladin. I think as soon as this Paladin moves, all of these guys move. So we'll put Wanda out in front. She doesn't have any 2 range though, unlucky. Shamans have full movement, do they? Oh. Do they have full movement? Oh yeah, no, they have full movement in the desert because, yeah, they're magic classes. You should get the Berserk Staff. Now that would be a challenge. I would have to break this Men's Staff somehow. Pretend the Lords are Wanda, and then you would never get them killed. That's true. You're right. Okay, so, speaking of getting the Lords killed, I'm going to place Wanda right here with the Spear equipped. It might be a little bit of a waste, but I do want to get rid of it. Or I do want to get rid of some of the enemies. I might still have Short Spear as well. Awesome. Okay, we'll place Wanda right here, Arthur right here with a Thunder Tome equipped, and then myself with Javelin and Aragon in the back. Pretty solid formation. Should be able to bait out all of the enemies this way without getting any of the spooky scaries in our range in a particular way. Okay, so that's a little bit sus, but we don't die. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, we don't die. I like that. Wanda's never died in Lonely Mirror. No sir, no way, that's true. Not once. Literally never occurred. It's not even possible, actually. Fish is actually kind of insane. Just let that dude heal someone, then kill them. Doing so will Berserk in the second slot. No, actually, with staves, they don't actually count as equipped. So, you have to actually fully break the Men's Staff. As you can see with, like, Silver Lances, they have the E all the way at the far end. Whereas with staves, there's no equipment. So it doesn't actually work out. Any weapons are equipped, but staves are not. That's how they keep, what is it, like healers from displaying weapons in battle. Or, I mean to say, like, healers who also have weapons, they cannot display as having the heal staff instead of their weapon. That's how they manage that. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep KJ here, and these two are gonna fish around for some treasure. We'll see what happens. Very excited for Chapter 17, no reason though, SMH. Or, not SMH, is that the moon? I like that, that's a very good emote. But yeah, pressing L, it doesn't do anything. If we check the status menu, we can probably see the Phantom. Yeah, here's the Phantom, still with his 0. If I click on him, he's right here. But I cannot move him. He's right there, in this exact spot, below this guy's house, haunting him for the rest of his days. Let's see. Radiant Dawn had to ruin it? Yeah, for sure. Radiant Dawn with the being able to bonk people with the staff. I think that's pretty funny. I've actually never done it before, because I don't think I ever... Don't die. Okay, thank you. I don't think I ever left a healer equipped with only a staff in Radiant Dawn. I want to, though. It sounds like a lot of fun. Don't double me. I actually didn't check to see if we're way down. Okay, good. We're living, then. Mr. Dude Bro here. Okay, good. That's basically perfect. I hope that KJ's in range with the big bow for that. I know it's not effective against wyverns, but I hope. Oh, yeah, true. Well, that's a little bit of a shame. I don't think the other one can reach now, though. If he can reach exactly. I think he's 1 out of range. No, he can. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he can reach exactly. Had to think that back in my head. Done it when you put an enemy in range of a healer, or healer in range of an enemy. Yeah, that'll happen. Happens to the best of us, of course. Okay, I'm hoping for a crit here. Would love to see it. Yes, good, good, good. Now that I've gotten the crit, Tail 2 will die. Now that I've got the thing I've wished for, we'll have to do another wheel spin. Actually, he might be just out of range. I'd have to see it again. I feel like he would have moved already if he had the capability of it. We shall see. Actually, he's going to be able to reach Axe Dude, right? Frelian? Maybe. They're really, like, holding it out because they know exactly what's about to happen. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm pretty happy with how that went overall. Now we can just put Gatekeeper over here, honestly. Steel Lance it up, and then he pretty much just holds the fort. He keeps the gate, so to speak. Some FE fans would unironically ridicule you for that mistake. I mean, it do be how it is. I think people are pretty lax these days. And if they're not, then please do be. That's what I'm trying to do. Build a community where we just accept people, play how they want. It's just a funny game after all. It's literally rated E. It's a game for kids. It's funny. I like Fire Emblem, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna let Jig kill this guy. Actually, I should probably use Jig to heal, now that I consider it. Should put him on the gate. I could put him on the gate, actually. He could keep the gate, and then that would also let him kill all of the Pegasus Knights. That'd be pretty good. Okay, so KJ is not quite in range of this unless I dance, which I can do, and I think that I will do. Marissa can also reach, so I'll probably attempt a crit. Maybe I could just kill with the Brave Sword. 8 times 4, now that wouldn't quite work out. We'll hope for a crits. Oh, she's got a new animation set. Very nice. I remember this one. I think there's also a Myrmidon form of it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's put KJ right over here. We'll shoot with the big bow. We just need the Wyvern out of here. Get a bunch of stuff out of the way this way. I'm just gonna use the Iron Bow. I'm gonna use the Iron Bow for accuracy. Gatekeeper on the gate, cause lore. Yep. It do be how it is. Do want to play Three Houses again pretty soon. I was watching Tucky play it the other day while we were in a Discord call. It reminded me that I do enjoy the game. However, it does indeed have issues. Okay, Rapier equipped for the Avoid. Go ahead and Elixir up. Talked about a mistake in Mika's live chat. You'd be attacked because none of those guys are very much in LTC. It's fine. One of those things that, it's not really, like... I don't think it's that bad. I'm not, like, discrediting your thoughts and stuff, but I think that people will generally leave you alone, and if they're not, then they're not worth interacting with. The best thing about online stuff is that you don't have to interact with people. You can just cut them out. I've done that a lot, I know for sure. You can just stop talking to people. I do it a lot. Well, no, I don't continually do that. I've actually been lucky enough to make some fantastic friends with the Yom Club and with you guys that I don't have to worry about people anymore. SMH. Listening to what people have to say. Never been a fan. It's one of those things where it's like, I just want to play the game. I just think the game is fun. Okay, Arthur one-shot's good. Hey, game for kids. Someone legit wanted their life back. Even after betraying their country for it. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're not wrong at all. Okay, that's understandable. He is capped in 3 stats. He is capped in 3 stats. And he does get to promote next chapter, so you know what? I'm not too mad. People be like, unfun. Exactly. Okay, so we should be out of range of these guys. I'm gonna remain out of range of the wyverns if at all possible, but I do want to kill the berserk staff. Okay, good. That I don't have to worry anymore. I can just put Wander right here and take the soul of the person. Yeah, for sure. I understand. It's hard, for sure. It's hard to be a Fire Emblem fan sometimes. People aren't exactly kind. People are very headstrong with their opinions, and it's... Oh, I'm glad to have the men's staff, actually. I kind of just realized. Headstrong with their opinions and whatnot, it's very easy to get caught up in things. But, you know, here's hoping that the FE8 community, which you can join in the Discord, or in the description below through the Discord, you don't have to face ridicule. You can just play the game and have fun. It's exactly what we're trying to do. Build an open and welcoming community. It's actually one of the rules in my Discord server that you cannot be elitist. If you're elitist, you gotta go. I guess you can be a little bit elitist. Sometimes it's funny, but it's not in a serious way anyway. No excluding people, essentially. Which is exclusionary in itself. Whatever. You know what? There's no... Idealism is not... It's faulted for this reason. Okay, so I just want to get Ro some more experience. I'm trying to finagle a way around so that I can give Ro experience to the Lance Reaver. And I'm gonna let fish around for the killer bow here. Yeah, much needed men's staff, no doubt about it. It's gonna come in really handy once she gets to, I think it's... Yeah, she needs D rank. I don't know what she's at right now. I'm fine. Oh, okay, good. Body rank. Love to see it. You can stay, Dribble. Just this once, I'll make an exception for an elitist. That's simply how it'll have to be. That's all in good fun anyway. Okay, so once we get through these guys, I want to finish off Kalak as soon as possible. That way I can start towards Valter. Valter's always the biggest one to get through in any modded run. Kalak is definitely difficult, but luckily we have Sword Slayer, which we might give to the dude, the big one. The big man himself. Okay, please. Good. Exactly what I wanted. I hope I didn't end turn too hastily. I think we're probably going to get hit by the shaman, in terms of the Frelian. But that's okay. I don't think he gets doubled. He might. Not by a shaman, though. Because they lose 2 speed by default to their Flux Tome. Dragon Spear too, that's true. And we'll be getting the Dragon Axe here too. I very much enjoy how the game sets these things up for you. Kalak is a hard boss. He's probably the harder of the 2 bosses, all things considered. But Valter has Pierce, and that's scary. They just are fine as long as they're okay with other people's opinion. Yep, true. Just to be welcoming, that's essentially it. We all have fun here. Okay, so once we get through this enemy phase, we have a lot to do. Because we're you know, they're getting to be a lot of Pegasus Knights up top. In addition to the sword people that Gatekeeper hasn't killed. Okay, this one was going to be scary, but luckily I'm insane. I also have the support of Arthur and Wanda behind me, so that offers a lot of extra avoid. If that's actually 25 avoid, 25 crits. Not quite full attack, a little bit of attack, just 1 point. And Eclipse, the thing that never hits. Whoosh. I really love the animation, though. I would like to see it reused for some sort of something one of these days. Awesome. Even if he does get doubled, he doesn't die. And that's what you like to see. I might just go ahead and promote him, to be honest. I think I would really, really enjoy the stats on him. I'll try to get 1 level up, and then I'll promote him. As long as I don't think Luzine is a top-tier waifu, you're fine. Yeah. Lissa's a good choice. I do like Lissa. She was the first person in Fire Emblem Awakening that I hit S-rank with. Kind of by accident. I had somebody in mind my first playthrough, but I didn't. Because I ended up with Lissa, just kind of out of the blue. Okay, can we hit this guy? We're just out of range of that guy, which is a bit of a shame. Luckily KJ can stand up here and shoot these guys. Well, we do have 2 dancers, so we can continually do that. We use up some Iron Bow, but that's okay. Hey. Same Brilliant Warrior who hit that thing against the boss? Yes, this is him. Literally the same guy, down to the growth rates and bases, this is him. He's also got these hammers, they're PRF. He's the only person who can use hammers. So that's gonna be fun. I would like to see him hit this guy, but I don't think that's exactly going to happen. I think he has to only hit the Pegasus Knights. But you know what? It's worth a shot, right? Oh, wow. That's 2 below 50% chances he's already hit. He's insane. Be good in Paper Mario, that hammer, true. Paper Mario, the 1000-year, or the 1000... Well, there's no 1000 about him, is there? His hit rates are just 5. It is amazing. He's hit twice with below 50. Okay, so I'm just going to continually dance KJ, because that seems to be the play. I just need to get rid of the Pegasus Knights that can reach these people. Hopefully Jig can do that. Hellfire, yeah, Hellfire works. We'll expend a little bit of the good resources just to get through. 1000 swings fighter, of course. That's actually kind of perfect. Used up all of his misses last week, that's true, he did. Used up every single one of them. Okay, so we'll see if we can... I do want to get through him. I wonder if KJ can crit this. Be kinda huge. Luckily, all axe-using units, whenever their hit rates are below 60, it's guaranteed. That is a mechanic, actually. That's how the game works. Believe me when I say that, because it's true. I wouldn't mislead you in this way, you know. You know that I wouldn't mislead you in this way. Yeah, Jig's got me. One of the best units, pretty hands down. He's carrying on in JBR's... in JBR's stead. Okay, so I want to... I can get this guy. I can kill him with this dude, and then promote him. The big thing is I need to get him to C rank in Axis so that I can give him the Sword Slayer. If I can do that, I'll be very pleased. Okay, so I want to keep Fish very much alive. I'm going to retreat this way. You can continue to fish out treasure. I don't mean to say that. I don't continually mean to make puns, but that's how it's been, so that's how it'll be. These guys are fine. I think we're actually just completely okay. Unless Valder suddenly moves. Also, there's a Devil Axe here that I get, so that'll be fun. We'll get a second one of those. Let's see. Used to feel like everyone was an enemy. Wait, feel like every time an enemy could kill your unit was guaranteed because he kept dying to attacks below 30. I feel that. I very much feel that. That makes a lot of sense. Units that have low hit rates and then can kill your units, they always do. It is guaranteed. A literally 100% accuracy. That's what it feels like, absolutely. Okay, so from here we should be able to just kill this guy with Wanda and then stand on this fort. Blockade both of the Cavaliers from spawning. Not that it's a huge deal or anything, but that's what I'd like to do. Strength defense. I just want somebody to tell me why they think Wanda's bad. Just tell me. Like, I mean, I know she starts at level 10 in Lonely Mirror. I know that she doesn't have perfect growths, but a little bit of supplementation in the strength, and she's literally otherwise perfect. She's got such good speed. Having mixed defenses in this way is just huge. She has just enough luck to not get, like, hurt in the luck department, and then everything else is just perfect. She's amazing. She captured HP at level 13, that's crazy. I think mine will... Okay, mine won't cap unless I hit, you know, peak levels. And I would also kind of have to get lucky in that regard. That's perfectly okay. Promoted, yeah. Because this is literally an entirely different game. Yeah, true. You're not wrong at all. I really want to play Lonely Mirror again soon. But speaking of upcoming Let's Plays, we do have 2 of them in the works for you guys. Or, I guess I do. We have... Oh wait, we can dance dancers. That means we can get Shope to level 20 and Tethys to level 20 right here. Whoosh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Does he actually get experience from this? I think he does, right? I'm not gonna actually do this, because it's like cheese, but that is something you can do. You have them both capped out in this way. This also allows you to dance any unit on the entire map, so that's pretty fun. Who would I want to dance, though? I guess it'll just be KJ again. Actually, I think I'll back off, because I would like to not die. Yep, looks good to me. I'll bait this guy with Tail too. Luckily, I think she can use Thunder Magic, right? Or is it just Arthur? I think it's just Arthur. I'll summon a Geb. And then the Geb can get bodied by, or at least bait this guy. Okay, let's see how this goes. Aragon can stay right here. I just want to make sure he's safe. Awesome. Rose got Lance Reaver equipped on a fort, so he's perfectly fine. Very, very good. And of course, this poor Phantom. He's causing my end turn to not end turn. It's a shame, but that's fine. Yeah, literally just fat. That's true. Geb was not on the Choose Your Legends in Fire Emblem Heroes. Bit of a shame. I guess I see why. He's a chapter boss. The community. Oh, I see. Setting up for... Right. The community made him the biggest meme of all time, for sure. Up until, like, Awakening and Fates and Three Houses came out, he was definitely, like, top 5 memes of all time. I remember stuff like Raven not being able to use axes, and then the obvious stuff that it's spoilers with FE4 that I refuse to mention, but you know if you know. Internet's back normal, very nice. Internet issues are a pain. Okay, so I want to get that Dragon Axe as soon as possible, because I'd like to turn Valter's skull to dust. It's a thing I would enjoy doing. I don't know if you guys remember that, that one video that I made a while ago. Probably going on a year ago now. About the... Actually, no, it was a year ago. That's crazy to think of. But, it was the one where Valter was the arbiter of Nintendo. Wherein you only purchased the game legally. It was one of those... What are they called? That trend that was going on. I can't even remember at this point, but it was like... Valter killing you, the player themselves, for pirating the game. That's it. Anti-piracy, that's the one. That was a fun video to make. Shout out to Banana and Milk. I hope that I said that correctly, for making the portrait for me. I had to make a whole animation for that one, which I no longer have at this point, sadly, because of that. But since wait, did I lose the file to that too? Because if I did, that means that I don't even have access to that anymore. Yeah, anti-piracy, that's the one. Oh yeah, I'm just insane. I'm actually crazy. Do I have... I'll have to check and see what my growths are again. Valter doesn't pirate like Daros, yeah. I don't know if you guys remember back when I did the like 6 or 7 episodes I did of the Fire Emblem 11 Idiot Mode run. I really want to resume that one. I think that I'll do that again. Not soon, but like in the future. I'll do that one again, but I'll make it like a shorter form series, so it's not like a full Let's Play, so I don't have to dedicate a ton of time to it. That was such a fun run, because I had Daros as an Armor Knight, and at this point, I'm convinced that that's actually the meta. Like, you can't tell me that's not the meta. He literally caps defense. He's essentially Wolf and Sedgar, if they didn't have to, like, if they didn't have the promotedness to hold them back, you know what I mean? If Ro was faster than Valter, still the Philly Shield. Yeah, I could. The Big Bow is not effective against him, unfortunately, but if he is faster, then I'll do it. Unfortunate, though. Future TM, not soon TM. Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to set any expectations before I actually have things worked out. But speaking of setting expectations before I have things worked out, look forward to Fire Emblem Storage Let's Play. That's in the works right now. I haven't actually started it yet, but since we're committing to that daily upload schedule, I will be starting that one very soon. In fact, the daily upload schedule starts today with this stream, so expect to see videos coming tomorrow, the next day, and so on and so forth until I die. Not until I die. Until I, like, probably get completely and utterly worn out. RE landlubbers, be interested in illegality. While out here in the sea, we'd be free as a breeze. Exactly. Daros is an amazing unit. He's a treasure to humanity altogether. Okay, so... yeah, these guys are fine. And Devil Axe, awesome. Okay, we'll just rush ahead with these guys then. I'll also get Fish down here to support his husband, wife. That's what we'll be calling this. We support all types of love here in the Fire Emblem community, of course. So we'll be... this is a little bit weird how I have to manage this, but this is okay. As long as I can dance KJ, he can shoot with the big bow as well. Daros is the Thorfinn if you remove the rage and the Gringe, true. Devil Axe kinda is a guaranteed hit on you, it's scary, yeah, it is. It's extremely scary. That's why we're gonna try it against this Pegasus Knight right here. I think that's a good idea, because now he can't die. He actually cannot die. He's actually completely safe, even if he gets bodied by it. Oh yeah, true. I look forward to Vinland Saga Season 2, I very much do. I don't think I ever had the chance to tell you why I thought some things were so good. I'll do that eventually. I'll bend your ear on that and force you to enjoy the exact things that I enjoy. What's your favorite FE8 map? My favorite FE8 map is Chapter 10 on Ephraim Route. I'm actually surprised that I was able to pinpoint that one so quickly, but without a doubt I can say that that one's my favorite. There's so much about that map that I just love to pieces. Between the objective, the turn limits, the just rushed feeling of the map, and how everything can go wrong even if your units are very well trained. It's like the epitome of a Sacred Stones map. It does everything that I think Sacred Stones maps do very well, but it does it in a way that the enemies are difficult as well. If the entire game was built like FE, or like that map, in terms of enemy quality, the game would be, hands down, probably the most liked in the community, I think. Chapter 2, because Garcia, I do have a really good strategy in mind for Chapter 2, but the thing with that one is that I've played it so many times that my strategy kind of just... you know, like how you play, if you played a Fire Emblem game a lot of times, you'll go through it, your strategy will be the same, basically. You know. You know what I mean. Like, you'll play the early maps of maybe 3 houses, or of, like, even FE8, and you'll just be like, yeah, I played this a bunch of times, there's not really a lot different to do. Phantom Ship. No. The one before Phantom Ship, the new cell map. For clarity's sake. Okay, so Jig is completely okay here. As a result, I'm just going to fry this guy alive. Probably going to break my Hellfire in the process, but that's okay. Every shaman targeted Tail 2 hitter. That's true. I feel like that's a throwback to FE4 in some way, considering the events of the story and whatnot. Not that Dark Mage is necessarily hitter, but like, there's a big Dark Mage subplot is the thing there. Okay, I'm gonna trade over this elixir and just heal up. Maybe one of these guys wants to go for Freljord Warrior. Phantom Ship more like bad, I disagree, but I see why you say it, so. I accept the opinion, however, I disagree. Okay, we'll get Tethys and Shope right on out of here. It is very convenient that I can do this and just get them completely to safety. Waste their turn and stuff, I don't want to abuse that too much, but I will be making use of things that are useful to me. It's one thing I like about Fire Emblem. Making use of what I've got. Right, and then this guy, he's just chilling. Being chilling. Oh, I left him with Devil Axe equipped on enemy phase. Okay, we're safe, we're fine. Nobody else is going to attack him. There's one more, but the other two are either going to go for Jig or the Warrior. So, that's good. Unless they, like, understand that Devil Axe is the highest chance of me losing. If they do, then that's quite bad. And that would also be a revelation in terms of how the AI works. So I wouldn't actually be displeased to learn that. He's actually been quite lucky. I think that's C rank, so now he can use Sword Slayer. Yeah, they're going for Jig, okay. They want to break his weapon. That's the one that they want to do with Jig. The other one... So, like, ordinarily, he would have gone and attacked the dude, but he wanted to break Jig's weapon here, and that makes sense. Let's see. Hopefully this works out, though. We can kill Kalak pretty soon. There goes that. We have a sword in the back, or Fire Tome. That works, too. Here's hoping that Kalak is not too much of an issue. We have the Sword Slayer, of course. We actually have 2 of them. I could honestly get the dude. I could get his axe rank up. Like right now. Whoosh. Oh nice, Roa level up off of a miss. 2 levels until Roa can promote. Maybe I'll give the boss kills to Roa. I think that'd be quite good. Okay, good. That could work out. Can't even begin to think of how much having the giant lances and axes be retracted into your arm hurts. Yeah. That's a good point. Okay, do we have any... Yeah, we have a hand axe over here. I think Gatekeeper has one as well. So I can finesse that in some way. Okay, very good. I wonder if Shope has as much move as Tethys. Yeah, 6 move for each. And I think Shope also said he wanted to be promoted into Sage. I think that's the one. We'll do that pretty soon. Never know how they'll break a book. My interpretation of that has just been that they go through all of the pages, and like each page in the book just gets fried or whatever. Which doesn't exactly explain why Eclipse tomes have 5 pages, but it's always that's just been my headcanon. That's how I assume it works. Okay, so I do want to keep myself in range of this, because this guy's going to hit hard. Very good. Using this Iron Axe in style. Gonna have to keep this guy pretty much at bay as a result, or through the usage of full supports, and... Wait, how was I able to use this? Oh, Arthur, with 1 HP missing, that makes sense. The full usage of supports and weapon triangle. Reading Rainbow, yep. Getting him to 20 can get some neat level ups, that's true. He does indeed have a lot in the growth rates. A lot, actually. Pretty high chance that he gets 2 points of magic on every single level up. It's almost guaranteed. It's 13 points from being guaranteed. The funny thing about the speed is that it's only 5 points from being overflow. If it was 256, it would actually just be 0. And that's pretty funny. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this, and that way I can kill all of these guys. Kill every last one of them, as they say. Here's your hand axe, good sir. I want to go ahead and kill this. Hey, he actually has good hit rates now that we're not using the, what's it called? The hammer. The better and yellower Lewin, that's true. He does like Lewin. He's a big fan. So I know that the hammer apparently gives pretty good weapon experience, but we also have one of these things here that's called the Devil Axe. We have one of those, and it now has 100% hit. So, and he can't die with it. Wait, he's 1 HP from... It's a good thing Kalat can't move, huh? Yeah, I can't go above 255. True. Hey, wow, that's a great level up, actually. He did that off of hurting himself. It's fine. This guy can't actually attack. He's fine. It was scary, no doubt. He's very good. This guy's trying to equip his own hammer in retaliation, but he just cannot lift the darn thing. He's fine. He's got 1 HP. Now, the obvious play from this point is to use the Devil Axe again, right? That's what we've got to do. Without healing, of course. I would never do that. I couldn't bear the thought. Okay, we're cruising through. We're making good progress. I would like it if Noel could do anything at all, but that's fine. That's completely okay. We are going to be getting some reinforcements from the back here pretty shortly, and they're quite scary because there's a paladin among them. Just like Final Fantasy II, damage yourself to level up. Facts. Straight truth. I'm just going to send Tail 2 down here, and she's going to send her Gebs. They're going to body up on these guys, bait them out, and whatever. Iron Axe, 0 in all the growths. 0 in all the stats, except for luck. Very nice. He only has the stats of the Iron Axe and luck. That's pretty funny. So Roa can steal this from this guy. I don't need to. I'm going to, though. Might as well, now that I have everybody over here. Oh yeah, we have a lot of stat boosters, don't we? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun here very shortly. We're probably gonna play the next map today too, because that one I very much look forward to for story reasons. Yeah, okay. It throws me off so much that I can't just end turn. Whew. Okay, yeah, I forgot that it has 100% accuracy, so even all of that is quite scary. Save them for the fighter? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing. We'll make this guy insane. We'll give him that promotion that gives him plus 10 to his strength as well. They're going to want it? Well, they could, if we really wanted to. They don't have to. My ear is starting to hurt a lot from these earbuds because they don't exactly fit perfectly. It's always been my issue with earbuds, is I can't find any that fit. Hope those headphones come in soon, or I'll have to work on that anyway. Okay, mages, and then these guys, right. Well, my big thing here is going to be killing the mages. So, we're gonna do precisely 0 damage and continue on with our lives. Oh, okay. I just got doubled with a Steel Axe. That deal be making sense. Keep KJ over here. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna send... Now that we've got these guys out of the way, I'm probably just gonna send Wanda and myself this way. I would like another axe, though. That'd be quite nice. Put away the Killing Edge for now. Got Silver Sword in case we need it. Steel Lance is quite good for both of us. We'll break the Iron Axe, and then we'll have the Steel Lance equipped on enemy phase. Okay. That should work out perfectly fine. We've also got Horse Slayers and Regan Leafs. I don't want to step in range with this Shaman quite yet, because it's scary. It's quite terrifying. Personally hate earbuds. Headphones guy, yeah. Over-ear headphones, that's the only way that I've ever been able to handle it. We'll keep Roa safe. Because we want that experience as soon as we can get it, but we don't want to risk the best thief. We'll put Noel here. I really want to get this Worm Slayer, and I don't need it exactly. I'm probably never going to use it. Except for whenever I run out of weapons, I guess, but I really want it. I really like Worm Slayers, they're very nice. Well, we'll hope that the hammer hits. Yep, okay, that makes sense. Like, I have headphones and I could put them on, but I can show them to you. It's kind of a shame. Oh, well, I guess they're not where I put them. I guess I'll figure that out another time. Essentially, the left, like, earbud cup just fell off, and I had to tape it for a while, and now it just won't stay. So, it's a bit of a shame, but it do be how it is sometimes. Sometimes it do be the way it are. As Jig Jetty explains to this mage. So 2 fire tomes over here. I would like another tome. Be quite nice to have another tome. We won't be getting any more, as far as I'm aware. Right, we shouldn't be, anyway. We have these 2 from Shope, and I might just make use of those on Jig. It's quite convenient that way. Okay. Do I have that elixir on hand? I would really, really like to heal. Not so that I can use the Devil Axe necessarily, but because I just want him healed a lot, really badly. Whoosh. Thimble Better, that's the one. Yeah, we're gonna be getting one of those in the water map. River of Regrets. Get the Excalibur, true. It's just a matter of getting to Excalibur rank. That is a great level up. He only got 1 on the strength though, that's a big sag. Right, okay, so this is still safe. I'm building weapon experience. That's not lucky. That is unfortunate, actually. Apparently Gatekeeper is just immune, but everybody else is in danger constantly. Okay, I'm gonna send Marissa this way. She'll get the Worm Slayer because she's the sword user. Thanks, Marissa. That's why you're my favorite. And then I'm gonna put Tail too. Just continually do phantoms. I'll do it like this so that it attracts the mages solely. And then nobody else can move. Okay. Now this is going to be a little bit of a scary turn. People can be put in danger if the enemies move incorrectly. Dance spam with Tethys and Shope until you get the hidden stuff. Yes, I will do that. That's actually a great strat. I enjoy that a lot. Thank you for the suggestion. Certainly apply that. That way I don't have to spend like 200 turns trying to get stuff, or moving Roa throughout the entire map. That way I can focus experience onto Roa. I can even get this kill. Potentially, anyway. Depends on how much damage I can do. Okay, more mages. Always very scary. I'm gonna send Jig with, let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I don't want to waste too much of my 2 range. If I barrier Jig with, well, I would have had to have been with Aragon. Can't exactly do that anymore. Good. I hope one of these hits. I hope one of these hits. Good. Thank you, Roa. Now you should get a lot of experience, because that's promoted. Just 2 levels remain until we're able to cap you out. Going, this is a little bit scary. I don't like mages approaching Tail 2, although I guess it's fine, because she's actually kind of mage tanky. I have the unique as well. I could actually hit stone on one of these guys. On one of the bosses. That'd be pretty funny. I would actually quite enjoy that. We have 3 units that are very combat capable, and 3 units who need to die. Put the Iron Sword for safety, and then roll this guy. Turn him into cotton candy. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Good old hydration. Okay. Kill this guy. I do look forward to playing Fire Emblem Storage, by the way. I'm going to be doing that probably tomorrow. And then uploading, of course. May not be tomorrow. I think tomorrow is the sound font. So that should be fun. The following that will be the start of Fire Emblem Storage. Never played it before. No idea what to expect. I know that it's going to be short. I'm probably going to play through it twice. Gonna do normal mode and then hard mode because you get some, or you apparently get some second playthrough stuff. I don't really know. What is Fire Emblem Storage? Storage. It's called Storage. I'll type it in chat because it's. I know that my Tennessee and dialect comes through there. Storage like that. It's a ROM hack where you essentially purchase all of your units. And when you do that, or you purchase all of your units and weapons, like, oh, yeah, thank you for the bomb, red, sir or ma'am, or anything in between bot. Yeah, essentially you purchase all of your units and all of their equipment with gold, like mercenaries, straight up. It's really a neat concept. I've never actually explored something of the sort. I'm gonna risk Null right here. I'm gonna put him in range of this. Yeah, you buy all of your stuff at the start, and then you manage your money and your time that way. It's pretty cool. I like the concept a lot. Guess we're gonna have to sacrifice this, potentially. But I'm not losing the body ring. Not that it's insane or anything, but it's pretty okay to have. Go ahead and kill this one, Jig. I'm using up a lot of the Zanbato, and I wouldn't prefer to do that, but it seems to be my only option in comparison to the Light Sword, unless the Light Sword crits. Should be a lot of fun, though. I think it's like 6 maps, maybe 5, so it should make for a pretty fun Let's Play to do, especially on hard mode. They did recommend that I don't play hard mode the first time because there's, you know, some stuff that you may not know. I'm very much a fan of the concept of playing a game the first time on normal anyway, because I feel like, generally speaking, you know, 2 difficulties are designed for a reason. I like to experience the easier one first. It's also because I'm quite bad at Fire Emblem. That's definitely the case. Okay, so maybe one of these days he'll hit, otherwise he's just gaining weapon experience so that he can use the Sword Slayer on Kalak. That'll be the way that Kalak perishes, most assuredly. Go ahead and kill. ROM hack where all the enemies are bot messages. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun for sure. Good old Vom Red. That's the thing that they say all the time. It's really funny, I don't even know where it comes from. I don't even know where it's supposed to, like, what's the point, you know? What are they doing with Vom Red that's so meaningful? Like, what's the thing with that? Come on, dude, bro. You got this. One of these times. Vom Red Emblem, yep. It's hammer versus hammer, but the hammer cannot be used. Only one shall remain by the end. We'll just try to get this silent staff in the meantime. Okay. Oh, that's not quite. Well, that's actually fine. He's got full access to the range of magic. Worst SQL injection ever. That could make sense. The FE6 alternate universe where the bad ending is canon. Hack you wanted to make for 3 years now. That's pretty cool. I guess that would be pretty interesting to explore because obviously you haven't finished off Idun. You haven't moved across or moved through the effects of what that may entail. They're misspelling ROM and saying bomb. They want you to play a Fire Emblem ROM hack called Red, I guess. Kick W. I'm down. If they can send me a link to the Fire Emblem Universe page, I'll play Fire Emblem Red. I know there's like a green Fire Emblem hack. That's, I think it's the Midori hack or something like that. Not like Midoriya, although he is also green. But there are all green-haired units, and I think that the characters themselves are green palette, like green units. So that's pretty neat, if that's the case. I'm not perfectly sure. I'm gonna go ahead and send a Geb to bait out this guy. That way I shouldn't get attacked, unless they decide that they want to, I guess. Or if you have a Tomahawk, that'd be pretty funny. Yep, we'll just kill these guys, then we'll be on our way to the next map. This one went pretty well. Now the next map is one that always causes me issues. It's one of those maps that I think people sleep on whenever they evaluate the difficulty of this game. The next map is a really, really difficult map. Thinking it would be caused by Douglas dying while he's an enemy in that one map, that could make sense. It is weird that Douglas is required to access the Elamine Tower. I don't actually remember the story reason for that. It's been a while since I've read the story of FE6. For all I know, there might not even be one. Which would also make sense considering that's kind of just how FE6 rolls. Sometimes, anyway. Man, Arthur is just rolling people. He's gonna get that promotion at the end of the next chapter as well. And then he'll be perfectly fine to do anything that he wants. He'll have a mount. He'll have more stats. Douglas is better than Dugmore, or Dugmore is better. Dugmore is a pretty cool name. Kinda want to play FE6 again and go to Sakai. I've never been to Sakai, not a single time. I've played the game probably 4 times now. Never once been to Sakai. And I'm not too caught up on that. I think I watched a Let's Play of it a while ago. Probably going on 2 years ago now, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'll do that. Tried rushing that map with one Follow and Arthur. Arthur got hit by an Eclipse and Berserk, and I got ganged up on by everyone and died. That's how you get cancelled. I think he's the only one who knows the way to the tower. Oh. That would make sense too. Douglas is like an oddly important story unit. I guess it makes sense since he's like one of the generals or whatever for... What's the country called? There's that one country that he's... What's Etruria, that's it. Oh, finally he hits one. Yeah, that makes sense actually. I'm just waiting for Tethys to cap strength at this point. She didn't get one that time, and she's gotten it 3 times, and it's a 5% growth. Never in my life have I seen Tethys get strength prior to this run. Well, I have, but like, it's extremely rare. I'm actually a little bit scared for this turn, because Ro's in range of a lot, but hopefully this guy goes for the Phantom. Okay. KJ takes a good chunk of damage from these guys, but that's perfectly okay. As long as there's not a bunch of them in range, he can even survive 3 more. This green tea is really good. Do be one of my favorite drinks when I'm not hydrating directly with water. Okay, we're just gonna speed through this. Oh, fantastic level up. 42 on the HP. Oh, okay. Oh, right, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the only one he can go for. And there goes the Geb. Yep, well, oh, Jake is crazy. Every time that I try to speed past those animations, he's like, no, I'm actually just gonna kill these guys. What is the hydration? The hydration today? That's green tea, and then I've also got water next to me. I'm also going to move this a little bit, because it keeps doing the thing there. Okay. The fact that you can use ballistas not really come in handy. Yeah, they don't use ballistas much in this game. You've got the ones in that, in the map prior to Orson's Betrayal, Chapter 7, and then you've got, like... Where else do you have ballistas? I know there's some in Erica's route. I don't think that you really see them in Ephraim's route that much. If at all. Yeah, you actually don't. Interesting. Well, hello. Sorry for the delay. Caught a glimpse of a certain Frelian, sir, and had to go back into the VOD. Very good to see you, Gonzalo. Yeah, we have one Mr. Frelian himself. We're going to be trying to get this kill for him. We're very much struggling with that. Let's see. Oh, we finally got the kill. Very good. I'm very happy about that. I don't think he's going to get the kill on Kalak unless I promote him, which I could do. I could do that right now, actually. I think I will go ahead and do that, actually, because I like promoting him into Alpha Warrior. Let's go ahead and make him an Alpha Warrior. We want him to be a little bit political, and one of the main problems, at least for the first arc, is the next generation of Burnt isn't accepting of Guinevere's role. That'd be really cool. Chapter 7, the IS chapter, and the first chapter you fight Leon. Yep. That does make sense. The first chapter you fight Leon. Is there a ballista in that map? I don't think there is. Right? There shouldn't be. Either way. It's all good. Let's go ahead and get this treasure. I really want the treasure so that I can get out of here. Marissa is unbelievably good. Very interesting animation. I think it's a good one. I think it could use some more frames though. It's like when she does the backflip right there, you can definitely see that there are not a lot of intermediary frames. Some stuff to sort of make the flow but a little bit better. Not that I can say much on that. I'm not much of an animator myself. I know it's a very difficult task, but even so, I'm on the receiving end of the product, and as such, I have the right, no, the obligation, to angrily criticize it. Part 2 with Valencia and Radiant Dawn. That was a pretty cool part. I don't like the gameplay of Part 2, but the story of Part 2 is probably my favorite part of Radiant Dawn. That said, I didn't finish the tower. I didn't finish Part 4. I lost my save on the second map of Part 4. And then I never played the game again. Not necessarily out of not wanting to, but also partially out of not wanting to, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so only 25 damage from Kalak in this way. He is weighed down by the Tomahawk, but not by the Silver Axe, so I've got to be on my guard in this way. He does have A rank in axes now. Part 2 story is probably the best? Yeah. The Zerker... No, so the reason that the Zerker doesn't work, Roa explained this to me. He made 3 new classes into the game, which is something that you're typically not actually able to do. I'm actually very impressed by the ability to do that. Like, I'm actually very impressed that you did that. I'm impressed by a lot of things that have been done here, no doubt, but that was one of the things that I wasn't expecting to see done. Because it's really difficult to create new classes and then also have them work. Alpha Warrior was perhaps his fate. I think Zerker is probably the better class, as was mentioned earlier, but I like the animations. I actually really wanted to try these animations out, so I'm very pleased that we get to go this way. I'm just gonna have Jig physic him. That way he can be topped off. Or not. I hope we have an elixir or a vulnerary. Very good. He does have the ability to use Sword Slayer now as well, but I have to, like I said, be careful. Okay. I just need to get, I guess, Arthur up there. That said, I kind of want Arthur down here still. I think, doesn't KJ have a Sword Slayer? Yeah. I can trade that along very quickly. With the speed of lights. Should work out just fine. I guess he's the Elixir Man from now on. Go ahead and trade this along. He can also use the Brave Bow. That's kind of cool. Could see that happening. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Has access to all types of weapons, the magic and staves. He would start with B and all. I see. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and send Wanda up this way. I know it's a little bit dangerous to just leave her out in the open like this, but it's also not because she's Wanda. She's literally insane. I guess not in a literal way. She's actually quite sane. But you know. Fish has been walking around these bones for a while. Is there anybody else? Yeah. Okay. It's gonna get weird, but I'll just make sure to not bring Null next map. Bro is very good, frankly very proud, even if it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, no, I'm extremely proud. This hack is overall shaping up to be very fun, that's true. It will be available for release following the end of the series. One thing that I should mention that I think I was prompted to mention is that in terms of making more people into units via the Ko-fi system, unfortunately we're going to have the final units, you know, the Siren replacement, they've already been covered. Nice. Siren replacement's already been covered, so we've reached a point where we can no longer have new units without fully implementing new units, which, you know, creates some difficulty for sure. And as such, we would have to go back and revise old units, so you wouldn't get to see them in this run, but you'd be able to play them on your own. So, I shouldn't hold anybody back from wanting to, you know, do the thing there. Speaking of, I think... So, I just need to be certain on this. I know that there was somebody who donated recently for the computer issues. If you didn't get the role in the Discord server, let me know so I can add you to that role personally. Because I know it didn't do that for Shope. I had to give Shope the role manually. And I very much want to thank you for your extremely generous donation, which literally possibly saved the channel and definitely saved this run. I can't really express how much I appreciate that, so thank you guys very much. Do I have the Sword Slayer here? I think I just traded that over to Shope. Yeah. So now we'll see if he's able to kill Kalak, or if his hit rate is extremely low. It is extremely low, and he also faces crit rate, but I can steal, so that's good. If the final boss was Garcia, could you finish the game? I think we would be at a standstill. I think that's what we would be at. We would be at a very rough, very sad standstill, in which we cannot progress any further. Not necessarily because we don't want to, but because Garcia would turn us completely inside out. Completely inside out. He would murder us. He would take away our access to the afterlife in its entirety. Your body would perish, your soul would perish, and everything in between would perish. Is there a hint for the last recruitable units? It is somebody who has donated. So perhaps you'll see here very shortly. I actually don't know if Myrrh has been replaced, but I look forward to seeing if they have, or if she has. Okay. Horse Slayer on the Wyverns. A very fun way of tackling these guys. Okay, compromise. Just have anyone new retroactively replace units. Yeah. Units can still be changed, it would just be a matter of their portraits would be the only thing that changes. You would only see a difference in their portraits and in their names. Because once classes are set, they're just set. You can't change classes in the menu, unless you use cheat codes, which I could do. Oh, forgot Myrrh? Okay, so Myrrh is technically available, which we could hold off and do that, but I'm also pretty... I'm looking forward to playing the next map. Let me just see how long the stream's been going on. Yeah, okay. Hour and a half. I mean, that could be hard. That could be a long stream. I'll probably end up taking a short break between chapters, but that's fine. Okay. True. So now it's just a matter of getting this guy, taking away his soul privileges, which should not be too hard to do. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Roa kills. I can get Freljord Warrior 2 kills if I play my cards correctly. Never used Maniketes. Maniketes, forgot about her completely. That makes sense. Maniketes are a weird class. Maniketes are I like them a lot, but they're very... Oh, come on, are we not going to get this treasure? Come on. Darn. Big unlucky. Yeah, they only have 50 uses. Maniketes are weird for that reason. In Faye's case, I think she only has 30 uses, so you really have to be careful about how you use her. Either use her to soak attacks or don't use her at all. Get kills only. I guess we're just standing here until we get that hop on guard. I have to get Roa up here in order to steal that. So we'll be doing that right away. Also need to get myself up here just for the purpose of baiting this guy. I'm the only one with enough avoid that I actually trust. Yep. We'll just continually end turn until we get up here. With all of the avoid bonuses and whatnot, especially with the forest access, that's something I'm more than willing to do. That is one thing that this map kind of does. It evolves to, you know, the bosses are there and you sort of have to just kill them. Because you have to prepare a little bit for the bosses. We could get some cameos in the form of post-game characters. That's true. Won't show up until the final playthrough, but you could get everyone else playing, yeah. That's very true. Post-game characters could indeed be swapped around. So now we should be able to save... Wait, I don't want that, actually. Luckily we have 2 dancers. So that should work out. We're going to be spending a while getting over there. I'm just going to turn off animations for Tethys. And for Shope. Not that I don't enjoy them, of course, just... I would also rather not see the dancer animations like 400,000 times. We're saved. Kind of, sort of, mostly. Gonna take a while. I think Shope should be able to reach now. Yeah, that's good. Okay, rescue. Yeah. And then drop the KJ. That's very fitting. Okay. Then during the final stretch, the protagonist finds her corpse in the woods. Oh, rip. Understandable, though. The growths wouldn't be worth it if they can only use them for 1 item. Yeah, that's true. Put the Dragonstone infinite uses. One thing that I want to do... Well, one thing that I've already progressed doing in my hack is that I have an early game dragon who you can use him if you want to. And then you have the more standard dragon who's got the high growths and stuff with the stronger weapon. Both have 1 weapon that's unbreakable, but the stronger dragon does have a limited use weapon that can be hammered. It will be hammerable. And it will have like 60 uses, and you'll also get a second one, so you don't have to worry super much. But you also have like a basic weapon that you can always use, just a standard breath weapon. Okay, very good. Shall be a lot of fun to use the early game one, because he's a dragon that you just get to use, kind of like Bansu, except for his growths aren't unusable. Yeah, he won't have insane growths, he'll just be like a standard unit. He'll be, I think I'm keeping Maniketes locked to 1 range, so that they're not just like this big, tanky carry unit and stuff. And then they're also going to be weak to bows, as Mur is in this one. Because I think that's a good balance. Okay, so let's get this, okay, I'm gonna have to trade something off. Let's grab this. I'm actually gonna have Jig up here so he can Kanto rescue away. And then we'll go and get the rest of this treasure. That's actually gonna take quite a while, isn't it? We'll, put these 2 over here so that they can dance into the treasure. And then eventually Shope will reach, like, level, whatever it is. Level 20. Can buy them in the post-game. Let's see. Oh, for Dragonstones, right. I am back, Phyllis. Had some salmon. Oh, nice. Don't tell Fish, he'll freak out, true. At this point, we're just trying to grab some remaining treasure that we haven't obtained yet. Doing this will allow us to do that. Just a matter of getting the treasure. It's a luck-based event, so it takes some time. It really takes some time, it would appear. I guess we'll let Gatekeeper have another shot. He seems to be the lucky one out here. Okay, there we go. Silence. Finally obtained. Get Jig right up here so we can rescue. And then we'll go down this way with these guys. With the supporting trio. We'll have KJ and Fish and Aragon look for the silver card replacement. You don't actually have to be in this upper area, so no flyer necessary. Even though that's what I thought was the case when I was playing this game as a kid. We'll also get the Menace's Tome, which we'll have 2 of. Plus 10 to all growths, if we use both of them on the same character. And I think we know who it has to go to, right? Actually, speaking of that, I could go ahead and do all of the stat booster stuff. That might actually be kind of good. Let's just go ahead and give him all of the stat boosters. That way he can defeat Kalak and possibly even Walter. Put away the Devil Axe for now, because I don't want to accidentally use it. Energy Ring and Speed Ring. Actually, he might not need the Energy Ring, but I'm going to give him the Speed ones for sure. Give him the Speed, give him the Defense. We'll see those stats rise. Rise to the occasion, just like he did. Speedwing. Dance, and then we'll go ahead and give him the Dragon Shield. I don't actually think I want to use the Energy Ring on him. As good as it is, he did just get plus 10 to his attack, so, you know, he's quite strong. Go ahead and Dragon Shield up. Okay, and then I think there's something else in there. I don't think he might need the HP, actually. I think I'm pretty happy to give him the HP. Angelic Robe, Swift Soul. What do you guys think? Do we give him the movement as well? Do we let him shmove? I'll give him the Menace's Tome as well. Do we let him shmove? Do we give him 8 movement? Is he the guy that we give that to? Because I was going to give it to Wanda, like straight up. I was going to give it to Wanda. Have her with 10 movement with these stats. But we could give him... Feels nice having a whole unit in FE Hack exist because I made him kill the guard. Horse move, 313 fighter. Exactly. You know what? I'm down. We can give it to him. I could have also made both of these have 9 movement, but I think I'll give him the boots. Legally obligated to stand behind him. Okay, good. We've sold up. We could also give him the body ring. He could have an additional 6 con. Actually, we could perfectly cap his con. We could give him 25 con if we use all of the body rings on him. Do you want to do that? Are we down to give him all of that? Contemplating giving him 8 move. That'd be pretty funny. We want to give him the body rings too, because he, like I said, he would cap con. He would be at 25 con, unless it caps at 20. It looks like it might do that. I'll go ahead and give him 1 just to see if it caps on con. It might cap. No cap on jaw. Let's see if another one works. Just out of curiosity. Okay, it does cap at 20 for him. That's pretty funny, but even so, I'll just take the Dragon Axe as well. I'm basically committed to it at this point. He also supports Tail 2. Who else is in his support that I have? Go ahead and give him the Tail 2 support. Give the body rings to the Freljord because he carries, that's true. So in his supports, Vanessa, who was replaced by nobody, question mark? Nobody, because we still have Vanessa. Do we? Don't we? Do we still have Vanessa? Anyway, Vanessa, Tana, who is dead, supports Cyrene. He actually supports all 3 Pegasus Knights, so that'll come in handy later. Supports Erica, and then he supports Garrick. And Garrick is Seth, who perished. Okay. We do have Vanessa, that's true, although Vanessa's in the back, so we can't exactly use her, but we'll go for the Cyrene. Actually, no, he can't support Cyrene, that's not true. So that means there's one other. Who is it? I'm gonna have to look this one up, because it's Joshua, so that's Fish. It's Joshua. Where's Fish at? I think that's... Yeah, we've already gotten the Marissa support, so I'm not gonna do that one. As good as that one would be. Just get the support, and that'll be some good hit rate. This one does take a little while, though, to be fair. I can also go ahead and get the Arthur and, the Arthur support with Tail 2. it actually cannot activate until they have this talk conversation, so that's funny. It's one thing that I found out while grinding out the support for them previously in Chapter 8, because they can't actually gain the support until they have spoken. Tale 2, I know this might seem sudden, but I've decided I must protect you for a little while. What? What do you mean by that? I was in a difficult situation in Grado. I must admit. Well, I don't know how to finesse that. I see. So now I've decided to protect you in battle. I don't know how to say this, but it's unacceptable that I remain indebted to you. Oh, you and your fool pride. Regardless, you can count on me. No arrow can reach all enemies, but I guarantee your safety. Will you accept my oath? Sure, I accept. Thank you, Green Unit. Follow me then. Wait a moment, Green Unit. You're bad, so shouldn't I protect you? He's actually not bad. She doesn't know. She's actually not aware of how good he is. But yeah, so that's the ace support. It's a pretty good one. I enjoy the Innis support, typically, but it's not one that I usually get, because I like to pair Erica with Seth, who is no longer here, coincidentally. Go ahead and see about getting this first. Warp Staff obtained. A very, very good one. Then we'll go ahead and take Drop Roa and grab the thingy there from Kalak, which we will not be doing, actually, because I did that. I did the dumb. Okay, we can take this. That's good. Steal, grab Hop on Guard, and now we will see. It's like Mr. Sandman from Punch-Out, that's true. We will see the almighty, indomitable, undefeatable, uncontested Brilliant Warrior in the action with the Hop on Guard equipped because he needs it to avoid getting crits. And with the Sword Slayer under his belt, he has a 44% chance against the dude bro here, Mr. Kalak himself. This is shaping up to be one heck of a fight. Some hacks make silly short replacements of supports. Could we ever dream of something like that? I'll admit the support, fixing up the supports and stuff that would be a lot of effort, and I don't want to push that or anything. But I like reading them off in this way. It's fun. So let's see. I really, really hope I can get this hit. I have to be careful because he's going to swap over to Silver, and Silver does 2 extra, so he's actually perfectly not surviving 2 hits, unless he levels up off Valter first, potentially. But Valter also doubles him and has Pierce. So it's scary. It's extremely scary, actually. He actually kind of has to level up off of Kalak in order to not get doubled by Spear Valter. Actually, no, he's always doubled by Valter. That's right. So we're just gonna kind of hope, potentially cope, hopefully not mope. Yeah, he has hit worse, it's true. You're a stepping stone, and I'm moving up. Don't take it personally. Kalak, I love him a lot. Hands down, one of my favorite. Is he gonna get doubled now? Okay, he didn't. Oh, I just had that realization, and then I remember that I used the Speed Wings on him. I'm actually gonna let Kalak just get bodied by Marissa for now, I think. I think I would prefer to not lose my best unit after giving him all of the stat boosters in the game. I would also prefer not to use a ton of my, actually I could hit him with Stone. She would die. She would die. She would perish. Cease life. Actually, she has 36 HP. No, she would still die. I would have to give her all of the Constitution rings, which I could do. It would reduce her rescue ability as a mounted unit next time. But 15 away, I could give her some. How many does? Yeah, he has 8, so I could, at the very least, I could use a couple of them on her. So she's not weighed down by swords anymore. Anyway, they have that support open as well. Probably go ahead and do that. That's a good one. Mother, are you all right? Okay, let's use a couple of them. I think that's a pretty good investment. If I swap him back over to the Tomahawk, then I can potentially do a couple of dances for additional swings, without also wasting a ton of resources on this. I would have to use Aragon. Is he over here? He's right here. Would have to use him for healing. I do want to go ahead and grab the treasure. It's going to take a while on that front. Oh, that's a new bot message. She is super tiny, yeah, for sure. I've definitely got to buff her to at least 8 con, so that she can use steel swords with at least a little bit less than like half of... Oh my god, that scared me so much. That scared me a lot. I thought that was somebody else entirely. That was terrifying. Speaking of all of this, though, I don't actually have to use... I don't have to use healing, you know, staves. I could just use elixirs, so I'm pretty willing to do this. We got this. We'll give this kill to him. That bot was an FE4 moment, I know. The movement on that man, absolutely next level. Who has the other goddess, or constitution thingy? Body ring? Get bodied ring? Where is it? I know that I have another one. Is it on fish? Yeah, it would be. It would be all the way across the map. Well, we're gonna be here a while. I really do want that other Menace's Tome, though. And I also want to see what this new thing is. Maybe this is a good... I'll just send Roa that way. At least she was legal. Yeah, true. Did say 18, I believe. I forget what one it was before, but there was a bot that really made me laugh before. It was like Sister 18 or something. I don't know. Goofy bots. They do be how they are. Hop on guard. Hey. Hey. I'm happy to see that. I do love hop on guards. Let's go ahead and get this Menace's Tome. Send that to the convoy. And also start sending Aragon that way. Don't expect anything big. I'm very happy either way. Okay, and then we'll just grab the Eclipse Tome, and then we're completely... We don't have to worry anymore about treasure. I think, right? So it's Eclipse Tome, Menace's Tome, Silver Card replaced by Hop on Guard, Boots, Worm Slayer, Killer Bow, Body Ring, Silence, Warp. And that's it. That's everything on the map. Yeah. That is indeed how that works. So we'll go ahead and give over that other Body Ring too. And she can become large. Not necessarily in charge. So Ephraim is bumped up to... What is it again? Is it 13 con? It's either 11 or 13 con. 19-year-old sister, they were laughing about it, XD. Well, 3 in the morning, you know how it goes. As per usual, so watch the VOD. Watch the VOD. Very much appreciated, Gonzalo. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Won't make the same mistake as last time. Yeah, that's understandable. Alrighty. Have a good one. I guess I'll put them both at 9 con. Both lords. Because I know that Ephraim gets weighed down by 1 by the Siegmund. I know that because that affected me last time that I Iron Man'd this game. Another Vom Red from the same name that looks like it was made by a 5-year-old. Yeah, for sure. But, yeah, have a good one. Thanks for hopping on the stream. Does this guy... Oh, they're not actually impeded. That's pretty cool. So, with all of this in order, is Tail 2 able to not get doubled now? Because he is now lowered in speed. Good. Okay, so now if I heal her, we can hit him with stone. And then he has 100% hit rate, and the accuracy is... Yeah, 100% accuracy and 30% crit. That's how stone works. So let's get her a very simple, very easy vulnerary. She can indeed use Hellfire, apparently, and give her both of her support partners in range. We have 2 dances. Right, I'll just do this, I guess. There we go. And now, we'll have to attack from here for the support. Okay. Hit stone. Just this once. Just hit stone. Or dodge. Dodge? Good. Good. I'm happy with that. Play. Insane level up. Hit. Hit with stone. Good. Very good. Okay, now. He's hit with stone. Crack. Turn to stone. Can't move. So feeble. This hunk of rock is a sacred stone, huh? Seems kinda fragile. If you know Kalex's voice lines in Fae, that's the ones. And now, we take him down. This is an amazing animation, by the way. Blast. A bit more in a crown would have been mine. Crack, more like butt crack. I mean, I guess. I suppose. I should have used the other Menace's Tome on him, but it seems like he made good use of this first one. Incredible. I'm not going to make the assumption that I can simply hit Valter without getting doubled with Tail 2. She does have 19 speed, and she is getting weighed down significantly, so peak content once more, absolutely. As always. We will go ahead and attempt this, I believe. We're gonna have to walk a lot. But you know what? That's simply how it is. And then if he's not able to do it, I'm not going to risk it against Valter, because I will get hit with Pierce. I always get hit with Pierce. Every time that I play this game, I get hit with Pierce. The alternative is like breaking his weapons with phantoms or something, which I'm not perfectly willing to do. I wonder what happens if I stand on this space. Nothing. Awesome. Very good. I do look forward to seeing the Orson replacement in the next chapter. If there is one, of course. Should be a lot of fun to see. Alright, Valter, we're coming for you. We got a Dragon Axe in hand. You cannot crit us, you can only pierce. You'll probably double. I think it's 17 speed to his 21, so it's an exact double. Unfortunate, but that do be how it is sometimes. Alright, Valter, let's see what we got. Go ahead and move Erica a little bit more, or Tail 2 a little bit more forward. Which would I rather fight? Probably Killer Lance. Not that it'll matter. Wonder if he'll swap over against a Geb, though. Let's see how it goes. I've no use for these bloodless minnows. Give me prey that will sate my bloodlust. I hunger. Yeah, so let's see what he swapped, if he swapped. Okay, he did go to Killer Lance. It's a little bit less damage that I take. I will have to, of course, grab the Dragon Axe that I left on the other side of the map, but I guess that's okay. That do be how this map is sometimes. I acknowledge that it's not the best for this reason. Hard to do a good desert map. Other than this part, it does this very well. Okay. Give him the... I could give him the Devil Axe, that'd be pretty funny, but I'm not going to. He'll soon be able to use Garm. We could potentially do that and then not get doubled. If I get pierced, then I die. That'd be very scary. That'd be extremely scary, actually. Good Devil Axe. Of course, then if we get the backfire, we die, and we have seen him backfire twice. I could shoot him with a bow. Since now he no longer has... Right, we do have the Brave Bow. Is that on him? Who has the Brave Bow? Very convenient. We could Brave Bow. That would potentially work. Yeah, he does as much damage as he has HP, that's true. Yeah, this'll work. Now we get to see this animation. This is a beautiful one. Awesome. Easy. 54s? That's like more than 10 times. Almost 11 times as much as he's used to. Let's not use up the Brave Bow if not necessary, though. We can take the long bow. Use that. Maybe the short bow. Maybe this would be a good time for the short bow, because you don't really see it used too often. Valter killed by a short bow. Valter not killed by a short bow. That's pretty funny. I'll just dance, and we'll attack from 3 range with the longbow. Assuming we have the longbow. That's fine, we'll back off for a turn. Valter killed by a short bow. Easy. Simple. Not so simple. I guess I'll just use the Brave Bow again. It'll give me a good possibility of just getting this over with. Come on. Brilliant Warrior. Ah, my guy. The man, the myth, and the legend. Apparently, he supports Tail 2 as well, but I'm not going to do that, because I'm already building 2 supports. Guess I'll stand like this, and then I'll grab the longbow out of the convoy. Put away the Sword Slayer for now. Extremely excellent. Maybe it'll hit. Yeah, maybe not. Oh well. That's in range of killing Valter with a short bow. Yeah, there we go. 69% hit. It had to hit. Very nice. Gah. Incredible. Not only has he killed the king of Grado, but he's killed 2 of the strongest warriors to ever visit Grado. The same level up off both of them. Nothing but strength, speed, and res for this man. Got that Philly shield. Excellent. Excellent. He's killed the king and 2 of the strongest warriors, this absolute unit. Got the Oddhoma, the Excalibur, neither of which he can use right now, but he will have access to the Garm at a later point. Extremely, extremely excellent. I see unfamiliar faces among you here, so allow me to introduce myself. I don't know how he's getting the good levels, that's a good question. Lady Myrrh. Alrighty. Now we'll be stepping into Chapter 16, Ruled by Madness. Make him kill Leota in the Orson replacement. I've got to. And Reeve, I guess. This guy is incredible. Absolutely astonishing how good he is. Among. Yeah, true. Okay, so let's give him that other Metasystome. I should have given it to him. Oh, actually, you can't use 2. That's interesting that it's coded that way. I might give it to Tail 2. I think she could benefit from having more defense growth. She actually kind of popped off on the res growth completely by accident, I think. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Tail 2. I think that she could use it. Among Us, exactly. Yeah, we'll give it to her. I like Tail 2 a lot. So that'll add some additional growth. We're doing pretty good here. We have a lot of units that are kind of just great. Kind of just extremely good. This guy's actually super impressive. Give Shope the Metasystome so you can see the overflow. I think that would actually overflow it exactly, that's true. Unfortunately, he's already capped speed, so he'll never be able to do more. But he's also capped magic, so I'm gonna go ahead and promote him. He wanted to be a sage. He still has the play ability, so he can be a playboy. I'm sure he would love me saying that, for sure. I wonder if he can use Guiding Ring instead. Nah, just Master Seal. Alright. Go ahead and use that. He'll be the yellowest sage to ever yellow. Give Shope the Metasystome, I would have, for sure. Had I the ability to not lose speed. Either way, that's fine. He can use light magic now. That'll come in handy, I'm sure. He'll cap magic, almost guaranteed. He'll probably cap everything but defense. Possibly even luck. Actually, not possibly. But his HP as well. In terms of this energy ring, who do I want it to go to? Let's see. There's an argument for Aragon. I think I'm going to give it to Roa. I'm going to give it to Roa for sure. Energy ring to Roa. All 3 uses. We need that strength so we can give more kills. I want to promote next chapter, if at all possible. We need a lot more of experience. A lot more of experience for sure. Got the Warp Staff now, which we can use with Aragon, I think. Assuming he's at A rank. B rank, okay. Not quite Warp Staff range just yet. Oh, Hamerna's only down to 1 use now. I see. That's unlucky, but it's fine. Restore Staff will be big for the next chapter. Give him the Riley back. It's a very important axe to our cause. Actually, no Sword Slayer for this one. We need the Sword Slayer. Brilliant Warrior, he's our primary bow user now, it would seem. We could get him to S-rank bows instead of axes. That would be the only way that we use the Nidhogg. I kind of would like the speed on him, but I think KJ will use the speed a little bit better. Because the bow is res, right? So, he's... No, it's actually not. What is the bow? What is the bow? Is it skill? Could it be? Ate too much food, you feel like heck. Dang, rip. That is a shame. But I cannot help, unfortunately, unless you like and subscribe to the FE8 YouTube channel. A rank Dagdar moments. I could S-rank him in bows. Be quite good. Although, actually wait, didn't Roa say that there's the patch that allows for I can just use all of the S ranks? That's very convenient. But anyway, take a short 5-minute break before we hop into the next chapter. Oh, somebody just unplugged, I'm sure you heard that. Take a short 5-minute break before we start the next chapter. Go ahead and get you a snack, get you something to drink, I'll be right back, and we'll have fun with whatever the Orson replacement is. Alrighty, we should be good to go now. Oh, rip. Have a good one, Dribble. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see, so, let's get back into it. We have a lot to do. I nearly messed up while I was gone. I procured some Takis, and they're really spicy. I'm not good with spicy stuff, but I procured some Takis, and I about messed up by giving myself the hiccups prior to coming back to stream. That would have been unlucky, possibly even referred to as a skill issue. Possibly an L plus ratio. Whatever the rest of that thing is. Mauled plus cope plus seethe. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna keep the hop on guard on him. It seems really good for him. 9 luck is not the greatest, so we'll keep hop on guard. I don't think we actually need the hammer next map, but I kind of want to have one just because it's funny. You will sue Takis because they do not talk. That's true. You could sue Takis for that reason. It is misinformation, after all. Let's see. So I guess I'll just give him a regular axe instead, in some way. He does actually have exactly enough con to use the Riley without being weighed down. He's literally the only person in the game who can do that, by the way. That's kind of amazing. But I do want a sort of standard use hammer on him. I'll just give him the Riley. No, I'm going to keep him with the killer axe. I think that's very fitting. Gleipnir is probably going to stay here. I don't really see a use for it anymore. We don't really have any dark magic users apart from Null, who is going to be doing one of those. Let's see. So Tail 2 is good. I'm definitely gonna use her on the long term. She's extremely fun. I like her a lot. She can't use Steel Sword unimpeded, so I am going to swap her over to this Killing Edge that remains. Rapier's kind of good. I'm going to keep the unique on her for obvious reasons. It is rather unique. Very good commentary, as you can tell. Let's see. I like to give the Dancer a lot of these sorts of things. I wish that Antitoxin also affected, like, other statuses. Like, imagine if you could take... Maybe I'll do that, actually. Why... I'll just make it so that you can, if you have an antitoxin, it restores both silence and poison. I guess you can't really do that with Stone and Berserk, unless you, like, scripted it to work automatically. I don't know. If you did that, you'd probably have to balance it, like call it a Wonder Pill or something, and make it a single use and just have it on your unit. But that would be pretty cool. Let's see. So, I think that's about as good as it's going to get for her. Hammer, unfortunately, you cannot use Gatekeeper. However, I do have one very meaningful weapon to your cause. Let's see. I'll give him the Heavy Spear as well. It's not going to come in super handy, but I might as well go ahead and break it. Marissa can use some other sort of healing item as well. I think she's basically good to go. This is a weird weapon loadout because nothing is perfectly desirable to use at any point in time, but it's good for her, so it do be how it is. See, Jig can only use the Devil Axe, of course. Now I'm gonna give him a better sword. I feel like Lightbrand could be kind of good on him. I'll do Steel Sword. Only 1 point of speed loss, not that bad. It's basically an Iron Axe anyway. It has the same damage outputs. Fish can probably receive a healing item. I think that'd be good to have. Standard Elixir. Or Vulnerary, rather. 2-range option for Roa. Iron Bow is about to break for KJ, so maybe we'll swap that over to Short Bow. We'll go ahead and break the Iron Bow, and then we'll give something else later. Oh, whoa, Devil Axe, true. So this next chapter is a fun one for many reasons, but also a very difficult one for many reasons. We have... excuse me, we have a lot of issues, a lot of things that are going to cause us problems. I'm going to go ahead and drop these things off. I need to make sure that I load up extremely well on equipment, because this map is going to mess me up otherwise. Sword Reaver would be kind of good. I'll take Sword Slayer, because I have a strat in mind. That said, it's not going to work out the way that I want it to, because you don't actually have the warp rank. That's quite bad, actually. Do we have anybody who can warp? C rank? That's actually quite bad. Because my strat in this map usually involves warp. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I don't actually have a warp. Oh, 3 extra reasons. I see. That's scary. I have a feeling that they might be dancers, if this is the case. This is gonna be a very, very bad map for me, I have a feeling. The halberd could come in handy. I'll keep a halberd. Oddhulma, that could go to... That could actually go to me. I have the ability to use that now. I do want the Sword Slayer, though. I'll give the Sword Slayer back to KJ. Instead of the halberd. Instead of the hand axe, actually. The hand axe is good, but it's not coming in super handy on him. Oh, Arthur can use hammer, just due to how that works. I'm not going to abuse that, though. They're exclusively for Freljord Warrior. Oh boy, okay, so he's going to be a hard carry from this point forward. Let's see. That is a really good portrait, by the way. I really love the recolor on him. It's actually perfect. Let's see. So, another Thunder Tome would be good. I'll trade one of those off of Shope, since he can now use Light Magic as well. And, I have a feeling that Light Magic will do virtually the same thing as the Thunder Magic would have. Oh, Wannikin as well. Very nice. Let's see. So, is there anything else? I really have to be prepared for this map, because this map can be a disaster. It is by far one of the hardest in the game. I have Oddhulma. I don't have an axe, and I definitely want one. I don't need the steel lance in a particular way. I'll keep the halberd. It's gonna come in handy. I guarantee that it will. She has Regan Leaf, so that covers everything. I'm actually going to swap Regan Leaves between these two. Not that they don't both use them, but Wanda uses it more. Shine and Purge. Purge could come in handy. Can Wanda use the Men's Staff yet? Because if she can, I'm going to do that. Good. That's very good, actually. Restore Staff. Yes, TBH, they did use a lot of promoted units. Yeah, they did. Absolutely. Okay. I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. If anything's gonna go wrong, this one's going to go wrong. So I look forward to seeing how this goes. The capital of Renee. I'm gonna skip the story so we don't get spoiled on the change to Orson. Okay. We can't deploy. I'm deploying Null, of course. Freljord. Let's see, who else? We gotta replace somebody. Probably gonna have to be Marissa, unfortunately, just because we don't have too many units who are, you know, you guys. Oh, Tail 2. I also want to bring Tail 2. I guess Tethys could just be permanently replaced by Shope. It is a bit of a shame to drop the other dancer, but Wanda's Staff, yeah. Let's see. This is hard, because, like, reasonably my options for dropping is, like, I mean, who do I have apart from Marissa to drop, right? What if it's Sylvan? Imagine. If it's Sylvan, I'm probably just dead already. I'll probably have to drop Marissa, as much as I hate to do so, with her 7 move. I do really want to bring Tail 2. Cannot be changed now, so that's, yeah, that ship sailed for sure. That's fine. Appreciate the thought, though. Yeah. It is a shame to have to drop Tethys. And Marissa. It is really a shame. Let's see. Is there any way I can not do that? Because of the units that I would drop, to be perfectly honest, I think Fish would be the one. But Marissa and Fish basically fulfill the same role. So that's okay. Tethys is a shame to drop because having the ability to double dance is huge. That gets me out of so many possible scenarios. Let's see. Dropping Marissa. I see, like, that's the thing. Am I just gonna say LOL, rip Fish, and then bring Marissa? That's like, I can't do that, right? So, I guess I could do that. I mean, it's my playthrough, so I'm playing it the way I want to. But Fish does still have the Poison Sword. He is still a really good unit, and I want to bring Fish. Now, one other thing I do need to make sure of is that I have Lockpick. I want that. What'd you do to the real Afolo? Well, that's a good question. I ate that potato that one time. Things changed permanently. So I could also drop Gatekeeper, but I don't think that I'm going to do that. What chapter is this? This is chapter 16. This is the one where we fight Orson, typically. You missed your debut? Nah, you're insane. You're actually just crazy. Look at this. This is crazy. Your ability to dance actually saved the run. Oh, I see the dancer there. That's bad. That's quite bad. That's extremely bad, actually. There's another one. Okay, and then I see the boss. And then, oh, yep, that makes sense, because there's a purge guy that spawns. Usually I just take off this way, and I run up here, and I warp somebody to right here, and right here. 2 people who have support, typically Ross and Lutz. That's how I do that. And then I have them kill this, and I get the extra purge. Yeah, you were here for the preview previously, yep. So, let's have a look. Did you straight promote? No, I gave you a few levels. You got a bunch of strength. Oh, it's Ford. Nice. A former Cavalier, now serving Grado, in hopes of getting a kid version of his dearest friends to play with. Very, very icky, but nice. Okay, so these guys are going to be an issue as well. These guys have Eclipse. These guys can actually hit you with Eclipse. It's very scary. There's a lot that can go wrong in this map. Here's hoping it doesn't. Here's very much hoping that it doesn't. Let's see, what is my solution going to be to the Purge guy, now that they have dancers? I will have to rush headlong into danger. The Purge spawns, I think, when you cross this threshold. So with double dancer, I would be able to manage around. Or just warp without repair, that makes sense. His stat line definitely implies such a thing. Even has that Dark Affinity. Okay. So, dropping Tethys means I can't double dance. I guess I could drop Tail too, but like, she can summon and that's kind of huge. The addition of the Dancer makes it so that summon doesn't perfectly negate the Purge, but it does negate one of them. Who would the Purge hit otherwise? Who is the most in danger? So far it's Arthur, KJ, Fish of course. Right. This is quite bad. Do you even need the Purge? I just don't want to get killed by the Purge is the main thing. I do have another Purge here, but it's a very scary enemy. Does a lot of damage. I guess I'm just gonna have to go with this. This is how it's gonna have to work. We're just gonna have to hope that nothing goes wrong, because it very much can, and it probably will. We'll equip the Sword Slayer on him and just run forward in this way. I'm just going to abandon this top path. I'll probably send somebody up here. Maybe I could send Fish and Aragon up this way. I think that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Just go ahead and get rid of the Berserk, because it will bother me at a later point if I don't go ahead and get rid of it. Send Fish, Aragon, Gatekeeper. Maybe the Freljord Warrior could go that way. Or I guess... I don't want to split off into 2 major squads is the thing here. But KJ would be great up here. Actually, there are a lot of Knights up here as well. See, the thing is that it takes him out of the combat to make him go that way. I think I'm going to send all of the mounted units this way, because it's the longer path. Shope is also going this way, because these are the best units. Tail 2 kind of needs to stick with the best units as well. Arthur for the support, then Ro is coming with us as well, so it would have to be these guys. These two do have a support, so it's not that bad for them to go up there. Halberd, Average Axe, Sword Slayer. If I'm going to do that, I'm taking the Devil Axe off. If you really want to cheese the map, the dancers are set to always move towards the enemy, so even if they're not dancing, they'll move towards you. I see. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to take away the Devil Axe from Gatekeeper. As funny as it is, it's going to get me killed. No, I'm going to give it to him. I don't care. I don't care. If it happens, it happens. That's funny. It's also like a pinch option. Let's see. Heavy Spear would come in handy. Partially. Don't really need swords. I'm actually going to drop the Iron Sword for now. Gonna take the Heavy Spear still, that's fine. If people dance, they would prioritize that. Okay. That's good to know. I'll bring Spear. That could come in handy. Gonna give Jig the Elfire. I think there was an extra one. Oh, he can use Excalibur. That's really good. I'm actually gonna equip that, yeah. That's extremely good. Drop the Zanberto and give the fire back. KJ, can you use Garm yet? Because if you can, I will. Not yet, but you'll be able to soon. I can drop the Iron Bow and just bring that. I'll have Garm. Up and ready. In terms of other stuff that we have, we're getting Tail 2 and Arthur's weapons following this map. Then in the next map we get the bow and the lance. And then it's not for a while that we get Latona and Evaldi. Okay. Okay, this will work out. I think we've got this. These guys go this way. I'm gonna put Gatekeeper and KJ up front. Fish has the lockpick for a lot of things. If I can, I would like to avoid using lockpick. I know that there's a thief that'll spawn that will have another lockpick, so I can steal that, I guess. Unless that got replaced. But either way, I can trap the thief, and we can do that when the time comes. There are 2 thieves that spawn. Okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I probably won't have Latona users. I could have Evaldi, it would just be a matter of getting Aragon up there. And even if I do have Evaldi, Aura is stronger on this class. So let's see. I do want to see how much Purge does to a Dancer if I can eventually get into its range. I'm just one out of range for now, so I could potentially do that. Potentially kill the Dancer early. Okay. That's not super gonna matter. This is pretty funny, so I'm probably just gonna do this. Like, that's just comedy gold. That's like peak content. If he gets backfired, then that's really bad. But it's actually okay, because it's just the soldier there. And there's nobody that can 2... Well, this guy technically could, but he doesn't move. And it doesn't matter anyway, so... Like I said, that's just comedy gold. That's funny. Go ahead and give the average axe, and then we'll... Wait a second, he could enemy phase and die. Okay, so we're gonna be backtracking a little bit with Shope. It's a good thing I noticed that prior to committing to that. Because that would have not been good. Enemy phase could have been really bad. But that's okay. It's not going to be bad now. It's going to be perfectly pristine, without any issues whatsoever. Brilliant Warrior himself. That is funny. It is funny. It's extremely funny. Comedy gold, as I say. Okay, he'll kill all of these guys, almost assuredly. We can even get Tail 2 into range with some rescue drops. I could have summoned with her, but I didn't. Unlucky. Perhaps even referred to as a skill issue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rescue drop her forward if I'm gonna do this. And there we go. Yep. Equip. I don't want to equip the Brave Lance, but it's like, what else would I do? Take and drop. Imagine the 2 times backfire. It's not impossible, that's for sure. It has happened before. Happened with the Mr. Frelian Warrior himself. Okay, a little bit low hit rate. This is such a cool animation. I love this a ton. We can probably one-shot that guy with Wanda. Hey, got that dodge. We are going to be using up a fair bit of the Sword Slayer. Oh, that is really cool. I love this animation. It's really, really nice. Okay. Whew, scary. Yeah, he'll mop through this guy. He could have crit. He would have one-shot without getting the crit prior, but he could have. Interesting that Shaman moves. I actually don't know why. I think I've never seen that happen before. Or maybe I have, I don't recall. Okay, so maybe Tail 2 can get this kill. If she can, I'll be quite pleased by that. Yes, indeed. All thanks to the support of Frelian Warrior, literally. The speen, yep. We do be speening. Maybe we can do it again. If not, that's okay. We can probably just one-shot with Wanda. Oh, actually not. That's fine, though. We can one-shot with Jig. We can... Oh, never mind. We can only one-shot with the Warrior. Because he's insane. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. We do also have halberds on hand, so we can kill Ford this way. We can finesse him, swapping over into the Silver Lance. We'll have that all in order. Oh, they already have their support built. Awesome. And then I still want Shope this way. I think that's very important for this general thing here. Speaking of general things, Gatekeeper murders this guy. Takes his soul out of his body. Simple soldier, so I sped right past it. Whoosh. Okay, I've got the Restore Staff, so I can get this out of the way as soon as I, well, simply do that. I don't have to use the big bow here, but I might as well kill this guy. Bop, bop. Oh, well, that's not happening, I guess. Now it is. Yeah. Simple Knight. I'll stop speeding up, though. Do want to see how this goes. These guys are moving. Okay, the dancers are moving towards us, so that's good. This one's actually a bard. That's pretty cool. Luckily, he doesn't have cap speed. That would be quite bad. So I'm going to go ahead and send a phantom up this way. That'd be extremely great. Just go ahead and bait these guys without any issue. Wonder if Jig could even participate in this way. Do you have any supports, I wonder? Oh, Jig could potentially get to S rank. That could be good. That could be kind of nice. I would have to grind that some, though. I don't really have that many remaining staves. So maybe I should funnel the staff experience into Aragon. I think that would probably be the play. I do want to see how much damage we do to the Dancer, though. We do actually kill. That could be substantial. It looks like this one might be moving towards the stairwell. If they flee through the stairwell, that's actually extremely funny. Okay. Simply put, he was simply amazing. I'm going to just go ahead and go up this way. I'm not going to kill that Dancer just yet, even though it's probably in my best interest to go ahead and do that. I really want to get rid of the Berserk staves, the 2 uses. Okay. Here we go. This map gets scary, especially when you split up. It's not the ideal route to go, but I've already committed to it, so that's how it's going to be. Yeah, I'll stop speeding up. Be pretty funny for sure. We'll see. If they head for the stairs, I'm quite pleased by that. Okay. Please dodge, so I don't have to. Okay. That's fine. Manageable. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. I don't actually know what they want to do. That's how it be, I guess. Let's see. I can't actually reach unless they move up a square. Staffy XP, true. Speaking of Staffy XP, we have staves on Shope. That's really good. We actually have 2 full-use men's staves, so that's fantastic. VUM today? Today, that's kind of crazy. On this exact day, that's when VUM is? Awesome. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. These bots are something else, man. Let's see. So, we'll go ahead and kill this guy. Easy. Easy. Free. It's always a good feeling to have Autohoma access this early. Yo, new bot dialogue. Exactly. We've unlocked the new bot dialogue. Let's see. There's a good chance that Jig is not in chat at this point in time, so I'm gonna do a thing that is long overdue at this point. Let's see. Maybe this, if it will load. We're going to do one of these. Hopefully that works. Hey. Awesome. Very, very good. Oh, Jig's here. Awesome. Well, even so, I do not regret my action. You'll see momentarily what its action is. Probably. Maybe. But either way. I'll go ahead and place right here, and you immediately see a bot. Awesome. Go ahead and steal bow. Put Arthur right here, and maybe give some experience to Roa here shortly. I'll kill this one with Jig, the light sword. Honestly, the steel sword. Honestly, the steel sword, yeah. Steel sword is less expendable, or more expendable, I guess I should say. Let's see, is she... yeah, okay. Shope can dance pretty soon. Okay, now this is where things get interesting. I'm honestly just gonna go ahead and kill this guy. Or I'll do it from here. Yeah, I'll just do it from here. And hopefully it hits, and if it doesn't, then I have Gatekeeper as a backup. Awesome. Okay. Go ahead and restore. Now we don't have to worry about the Berserk anymore. It's a really good series, apparently, but I'm glad to not have to worry about it. Demon King should be called Vom Red, lol. I'm down for it. That's hilarious. Okay, we'll go ahead and break the Heavy Spear on the next turn. Well, never mind. We'll be saving the Heavy Spear for yet another enemy. Crazy level up. Amazing level up right there. Got that door key. Yeah, I'll... maybe I should keep the door key. That way I don't have to use so many lockpick uses, because I'm going to need some for the Rouston map. Actually, I won't. I'll have so many deployment spots I can bring Renak. That's fine. And then this guy is just going to attack in the Gatekeeper next turn. Very nice that my turn ends automatically now. I very much enjoy that. Because that was not the case previously. Alrighty, steel bow it up. Murder this guy. Yeah, he'll have access to the S-rank bow in no time. Nidhogg will be his best friend. I'm pretty sure it might be defense, it might be res, I can't recall. It might be skill. I'm pretty sure it's just skill. I remember Nidhogg being a little bit underwhelming for sure. Good old Luna. Alrighty, dancers, what are we doing? Random movements. Okay. That's fine. Do we have a halberd up here? Because if we do, then those guys are toast. Straight up. Certified toast. Well, let's see. I don't know. I don't remember if this guy moves, but I think he does. So I'm going to place Gatekeeper right here. Heavy Spear equipped, even though those guys can attack. KJ in the back with the big bow. And then we'll see if Aragon can kill something. I guess not. That's fine. Dancers are just dancing around. Yeah, true. Alrighty, so there we go. And maybe we can get another kill for Roa right here. 3 damage, I see. Hopefully it's doable to weaken. Perhaps with Jig with the Fire Tome. It's the Fire Tome. Dang. Not quite. Not quite. That's fine. Yeah. Steel Bow. Steel Bow on this guy is insane. It's really good. Reminds me of Sylvan in many ways, just because of the damage output combined with the ability to double. Okay, and then with Arthur in range, maybe I can... Or not even with Arthur in range. Oh wow, you're blue. Yes, exactly. Long overdue, as I said. If you see any bots, feel free to eliminate them. But otherwise, no obligations or anything. Just appreciate it. Alright. Jig kills that guy free of charge. And then Wanda should be able to trade this guy over to an axe. A hammer, because we have a lot of them. And I'll just equip a sword on enemy phase. Hopefully this works. He got scared. Rip. Well, that's true. You do have moderator status, so there's that. Feel free to abuse your power as much as you see fit. Brilliant Warrior murders these guys. Can't wait to see him deal effective damage against these armors up here. It's probably going to be like 60 or 70 damage at this point. 17 damage times its 3 is like 49 damage by itself, so he's got like 80 attack, 70 attack, about 70 attack. He could have 80 attack if he caps his strength. Be pretty solid. So I think it goes above 30. It looks like it goes above 30 since the cap is a little bit higher. We'll see. A lot of shamans. And a lot of cavaliers. Sadly, no one in the chat. You want a timeout for revenge. That's understandable. Okay, let's check and see if this guy still has the lockpick. 20 uses, very good. I'm gonna steal one of these, and then I'm good to go for the rest of the game. Because typically I just use Renak for the remaining portion. But I will no longer need to do that. Let's see. Okay, we'll just kill this guy and get these guys out of the way. Hopefully the crit comes through with the heavy spear. I guess I could up my odds of that a little bit. That way I can continue to make use of it. Gatekeeper has been a crit machine. It appears that's not going to be the case for right now. He only ever crits when it's scary to do so. Here's hoping he doesn't do that with the Devil Axe going forward anymore. It's extremely terrifying when he does that. Got another door key. I could drop the heavy spear now, but I'm going to keep it. A one-use weapon. Can't really go wrong sometimes. Alright, now we're going to start facing the Eclipse guys. They don't move, but still 10 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's going to hit Aragon, but that's okay. This is a Lunatome, so it could actually end up killing him. 13, and then half of his HP. Half of his HP is like, what, 4, 15? Should be. 15 rounded down, of course. So it couldn't quite kill him, but it's still scary. Alright, let's kill these guys. We're gonna get the dancers on this way. We're gonna have them attack. We're gonna have the shamans attack on enemy phase with the units that can easily dodge. So we should be able to more or less jabate them. It's crazy this guy has so much move. I always forget we gave him the boots. 66 damage. Impeccable. We also have the Sword Slayer on him, so he's gonna run through all of these guys with no issue whatsoever. Alright, and then I'm honestly just gonna let Arthur have all of this. Steel Axe, he typically has a red gem, but we obviously don't need those. Regan Leaf, I'm not gonna force him to stay back there. Who do you support? You support Tail 2. Well, unfortunately, we already have Tail 2 supports in the works, such as with Arthur. Yeah, that's true. I guess that was a necessary comment. Tomahawk, that'd be really cool to have. Oh well, we'll make use in whatever way we can manage. We could potentially get this Armor Knight, because I know that this one... Oh, actually, he doesn't have a Javelin. I misremembered there. Either way, we're gonna murder this guy, take his entire soul out of his body. Completely destroyed. 66 damage is absurd. That's more HP than he can even have. Alrighty. More strength and more speed. This guy's getting crazy level ups. Speed on every level up since he's had this. That's insane. That is insane. That's a 35% growth. I don't deserve to be this lucky. I don't deserve such a unit, but here he is before me, nonetheless. Okay, I'm gonna have Wanda attack first. She's a little bit more robust. And that way I can use the Avoid from Wanda for myself. Very, very good. Just Bob. Does he support you? Does he? No, he doesn't, because it's Sally and Innis. Else I would allow that to take place, because that would be the double light affinity, which is a magnificent combination for full attack, defense, crit, and hits. Extremely good. Let's see, who else do you support? You're Sally, so you support Garrick, Ewan, which is Jig Jetty. That's a pretty good one. That's full attack and crit. Who else do you support? I think Sally only has 4. The other one would be Myrrh, Erica. Yeah, Myrrh, Erica. Then the other 2 that I said. Don't crit me. 1%. 35 strength cap at the straight. Awesome. 80 cap HP. Okay, that's good. If we get more angelic probes, we do get 1 more at the end of the game. So that'll be fun. We also get another speed wing at a certain point. Alrighty, there's that thief. We should be able to knock out at least the bard at this rate. I think, assuming that we have the longbow. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Wanda can KO this one, which I almost assuredly do. It's just a citizen, but that's how it be. Sometimes you gotta wipe out the citizens. Okay, so this guy is quite scary, but otherwise not an issue. If I can stay out of his range while also baiting this guy, then I'll do that. Equip a Sword Slayer. Dancers are crazy in this map. They made it so hard. Yeah, they are. They're incredible. Dancers on the enemy side, while unpredictable, are extremely fun to work around. I really enjoy how they've been added to every map that they've been added. Pretty fun. I like the concept of having to work around dancers for sure. I wonder if there's an AI fix that makes them, like, perhaps, how would I say, like... How would I say that exactly? Like, you know how dancers sort of, they move in a way that is... Okay, that scared me for a moment. They move in a way that's purely unpredictable. I wish there was a patch that would make them not do that. Because if you could make them, like, intelligently use dancers, then that'd be kind of insane. The thing with, like, dancers in general, like, between this game and in FE8, you really have to be careful with how you use dancers on the enemy side. Because they prioritize weird things. And it's hard to work around them unless you know the AI. In FE8, that's something I still haven't committed to learning, because I don't have the patience to play Ether Raids in FE8. I just straight up don't. Let's see, so these guys are approaching, but that's okay. Not really a big deal. I hope I can kill this guy pretty swiftly, because I don't want him anymore. I can use this. We have the Purge. We could leave the Purge equipped, potentially. And then have the attacks go back. Okay, chest key, that's really good to have. I think I have a lot of those. Alright, let's see how this goes. Don't really want to approach this wall. I know it doesn't really cause anything, but it's still scary. Maybe just turn their AI into healer AI. That could work. Yeah, that could work for sure. Healers are interesting in how they work. Sometimes you'll have healers that just want to go and stand next to people with low HP, even though their HP isn't actually depleted in any way. It's weird, but it's fun. I think there's an entire patch to fix healer AI. Okay, so the Swordmasters are moving. We're gonna get the Purge guy, I think, this turn. We have to be really careful about how we approach things going forward. Oh, wow. He's gonna soak some good damage. Very good. That's actually a great level up. I'm really happy to see that one. Alright, this is where it gets scary. This is where it gets really scary. I know that I don't have to worry as much as I typically do. But we did just get a bunch of promoted enemies. The Purge, of course, going to attack these guys. We can attack these guys from one range because they only have steel swords. Gave them AI to move towards you all the time? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think in this map it would have been super difficult to work around. Arthur can honestly tank and destroy all of these guys without too much issue. It would just be a matter of HP at that point. I could break the Thunder Tome and then segue into the Regan Leaf. They seem to not be dancing. Yeah, mostly just because there are no enemies to dance for at this point. Okay. So KJ can give this a shot. If he crits, that's amazing. If not, a hit is very valuable. So typically this is scary for me because I usually play this game with increased growths. And while these guys are stronger, they're not 20% increased growth promoted units. So I think I should be able to stand here with a combination of units. The Wanda is insane. The biggest issue is that I have to avoid a lot. I have to avoid. It's very vital that I avoid. Jig can run through this guy, and then the enemy phase is basically going to be myself and Wanda on the front lines here, with our incredibly high general abilities to exist. I can even finesse Arthur to be in my range. This is great. I can potentially give Roa the boss, or the promoted kill this way. Good job, Tail 2. Okay. I hope this works, of course. How do you fare against these guys? Because you're gonna have to fight one. Little bit scary if the crit rate one attacks. Also quite terrifying if we happen to miss. I'm going to have the Purge Phantom stand to the back. Like this. Or so that he baits Purge. Obviously the Dancer could throw this into whack. But it's doable at this point. So, if Arthur stands here, that means that I have to stand right here. Javelin equipped, sure. And then Wanda stands here. I'm actually going to give her the Javelin and myself the Short Spear. Which she can go ahead and start making use of. Okay. That's quite bad. I am known for getting hit by low percentages. So I really don't want that to hit me. As a result, I might save it for an enemy phase interaction to reduce the odds of getting hit. Even though technically my best odds of not getting hit are to be doing this right now, it's risky, because if I miss an 88, then I potentially just get hit twice. I've already moved Jig, so I can't heal. I'm gonna try it, I think. In case I get the crit, I'm gonna try it. Wanda's insane. Wanda's the best unit in the game. I don't want to hear anybody else say anything otherwise. She is the best unit in the game. Actually, hold on. Maybe you can say otherwise, and I won't completely be displeased by that. There is another unit who is worthy of the praise, I guess we'll say. I guess the way I could do this, I could just get that support and then stand here with Arthur, and then that would be completely okay. That way I'm standing here with a Sword Slayer. Yeah. I'll get the support for the extra accuracy as well. What are you doing? What is it now, green units? Freljord, I told you I was going to protect you. Right. And yet, whenever an enemy shows himself, you rush in and attack. Everyone's going to think you're the one protecting me. Well, I can't help you with your image problems, Freljord. You're a fighter while I have to fight up close. I don't know, that didn't make sense, whatever. That is unacceptable. I said that I would protect you, and I was being quite sincere. And I appreciate that. It's nice to know that when I cross swords with the enemy, you're never far from me with your bow close at hand. Tail 2, you're so kind. You're so different from that brother of yours, from that son of yours. No, not as much as you think. Maybe you only see him as a warrior, as competition, but he is a fine and gentle man, capable of great compassion. If you say so, I suppose I cannot doubt it if it comes from your lips. Freljord, please, try to befriend my son. I know he would want this as well. I don't know why you dislike him. When I'm alone with him, he is so kind. Forgive me, but I can bear no more of this talk. When I see you look that way, I feel only jealousy for this Arthur. What? He is a hard man to forgive. Perhaps there is only one way to settle this. Freljord? Okay, whatever. I like reading that support. It's nice. Okay, please hit. Please hit. Good. Excellent. Not taking damage is definitely vastly preferable to the opposite. Yeah, and then we'll just have Arthur stand down here. Hero Crest, extremely good. Have Arthur stand right here. I don't even have to use that exactly. I'll just give him some other lands. Iron Lance, sure. Honestly, Steel Lance at this point. I need to use up some of them. He'll still double. Maybe, probably. Almost definitely. Nah, he won't, actually. Actually, he might. No, he won't. Not even with the boosted con. Okay. One thing I can do is I can Physic if I need to. Let's see. I'm going to... Who has the barrier staff? Was it Shope? I think so. Yeah, so that's a little bit out of reach right now. But that's okay. Perfectly okay, perfectly acceptable. Here's hoping this enemy phase goes well. This is the riskiest one, by far. Luckily the Eclipse guys seem to move last, or at least towards the end. However, the issue with them is that they could reduce our HP and then we could get Purge hits. It's gonna hit twice. The biggest issues at this point are Shope's survival and the survival of units that potentially get hit by Eclipse. Either of those things could occur to make this very bad. I know that Shope only has 20 HP and I forget how much res. It should be enough to survive one hit, but if the dance comes through then it won't be. I really need the Purge to hit the Phantom prior to the Eclipses hitting. Because if Eclipse hits first, obviously Purge is going to be within kill range on almost all of our units except for myself and Wanda, just simply due to the amount of HP that we have. If that hits, we're down quite bad. And I know that I don't have the most flawless luck, as it were, with getting hit by things, but it should be okay. Wanda's insane. Literally crazy. One of the best units I've ever interacted with in my entire life. She's gonna get a great level up too, I'm sure. That's actually perfectly okay with me. I'm not just saying that because I'm a simp either. It's actually a great level up. The more defense, the better. The tankier, the better. I could have given her some talismans too. We're gonna be getting one in this map, so that'll come in handy. Whew, okay. Good thing well, actually, this is perfectly okay. That's quite good, actually. Okay. This is where it gets scary. Okay, didn't get hit, good. Don't get hit by the next one. Okay, this is great. That's excellent. That's about as good as I could have expected it to go. I have to expend all resources next turn to get rid of that Purge guy, because he's by far the biggest threat on this entire map. Assuming that I don't get hit by Luna on an 8%. We have seen a 5% hit, so I guess it's not... I guess it's not impossible. That Luna would have put me into kill range, I'm pretty sure. I have Odd Homa, though, so I can rush in and do a lot of... Oh, he could get danced twice, depending on how he moves. I could be down bad right now. I really could be. I could be in a losing scenario. Completely depending on how that wants to go. I think Roa is in the most danger, if that's the case. Hopefully he doesn't move too far, so that the other guy can't reach him. Okay. Yeah, Sleep Staff, that makes sense. I can... Okay, that's good. That's actually extremely good. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright. Alright. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of that guy if at all possible. Which, honestly, it may not be. I think I would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can't go there. Dang. That is actually really bad, because now I have to put up with another turn of that. Which, to be fair, if I kill the dancers, I can guarantee... Yeah, that's fine, no big. Let's see, so these guys, only one of them has 2 range, and that's not really a big deal. So this one can reach to where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then attack to here. So I'm going to put Arthur right here. Regan Leaf equipped. Yeah, they worked on previous maps. I'm not perfectly sure, but it's alright. I appreciate the effort nonetheless. Let's see. So, Steel Sword, yeah. KJ can just go back and kill these guys with the halberd. I'm pretty okay with that. Oh, well, I guess we're going to be here for a while on that front. I'll have to kill this guy to take the tomahawk and stuff. Tomahawk from the chest, and then I'll also have to steal a lockpick. Okay. Can you do 6 damage with the Light Brand. 13 from one range, and then 6 exactly. That would be kind of good. However, I'm not going to go out of my way for it, I think. That'll be 7 damage, so I'll just break this right now. Hopefully, anyway. Good. Glad to have one less weapon. In a weird sense. Alright, I'm just going to kill this guy. I think I would very much prefer having him dead to the alternative. Much as I would like to kill the Dancer, I honestly could just kill the Dancer. Because I'm going to have one to support now, and that's plus 15 to my hit rate. Let's see, does Short Spear have less accuracy than Javelin? It does, by 5, so I'm going to swap those over as well. That'd be quite good. And then if this misses and I get damaged, then I'll Physic with Jig. Or if I just get damaged, either way. Yeah, I'll just Physic with Jig. Good. Okay, glad that hit. Really, really happy with that one. Now, Brilliant can do this. However, if I play my cards right, I can additionally dance for him. Either way, Tail 2 has to drop a Phantom. Drop a Phantom like a new album, because it's very important. I have to get somebody over there to soak the hit from the Slayer, or from the Purge. Awesome, he'll just kill this guy. Arthur, wow. This guy's popping off. He's gotten strength speed every single level up. Okay. So I really, really need the... kind of need these guys dead, if I'm being completely real about it. Because they're going to affect me in a lot of ways. I guess what I could do is I could have the Phantom move to right here. And then potentially kill this guy, so it's not an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So if I kill this guy, which I am willing to risk, yeah. Hopefully this hits. Sheesh. A lot of strategy involved, no doubt. Okay, I'm gonna need a better sword. Do I have any B rank? Do I have the Brave Sword on Fish? This has 1 more might in the steel, so this will be perfect. You got this, Jig. Killing Edge it up. Alright. Please hit this, by the way. If this misses, I'm down bad. Okay, good. Insane level up. Absolutely incredible. Okay. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To right where he's at now. So if I move to here, then this guy can attack without anybody else being able to. Which is great. That's exactly what I need. Very nice. Thank you, bot. Very much appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, you can get this kill. If the Iron Sword misses, then I'll dance. That's fine. Shope is an insane unit with his ability to dance. Love it a ton. Alright. Arthur should be more than fine. He has so much HP that I'm not super worried, but it's still a little bit scary. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine on all fronts. The only thing that could potentially be an issue later is if we ended up in a scenario where this guy was able to attack twice, basically. And even then, it's probably not that big a deal. Okay. Let's see how this turn goes. We should be in working order in all ways. Go ahead and Regan Leaf. Yeah, we'll be Regan Leafing a lot of these guys. Look forward to getting that promotion as well. I might have to end up Hamerning a Regan Leaf, because it's just kind of a super good weapon. To be fair, it's going to become less good following, well, the next couple of maps. We'll have next map and then Rouston, and then in Rouston the cavalry are not quite prevalent. And I guess it's fine. We don't have to Hamern. We still have the other one. In a typical run, you typically, well, you only have one anyways, so. I forgot to heal. That's quite bad. Here's hoping I don't die. Purge shouldn't do enough. Yeah, okay. Very good. We should be safe then. I am scared. Sigmund might be usable by 1 to 2. Awesome. That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, Tomahawk. Okay. Everything should be in perfect working order now. Gonna box this guy in. And let that kill go to Roa. So we do need just a couple more kills in this way. Alright, you're a thing, so I'm gonna continue backing off. I think. Just to your range, and that'll be as far as we really need to go. We'll give this unit kill. There's some irony in this one, because you put them in the game anyway. So, I guess that's how the cards fall or whatever. Hopefully he can kill this guy, so I'm going to have one to kill this. I'm going to make sure that I kill this. Brave Lance be darned, I guess. He's gone, and then hopefully Freljord can just take this guy's soul from him. Come on. Spinny? Spinny? Come on, you can do it. Okay, at least one hit. That's good. Now Gatekeeper potentially gets the kill. If I only had another Dancer, then I would have given the kill to Roa. I guess we'll Halberd. Nah, I'm gonna go for accuracy, actually. Silver sorted up. Awesome. Couple more Eclipse dudes and then we're basically good. We have another Thief incoming as well. More speed defense res, looking like a Wanda level up out here. And then hopefully Gatekeeper can double. We can even use the Devil Axe. For no big risk, question mark? Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Good to see it used. Without backfiring for once. And then Jake can just get the kill. Like, honestly, this guy isn't even a risk of killing. Yeah, I got the Divine Dome. I think that's the first one we've gotten. We're also going to be getting another physics staff from one of these priests. This one, I believe. Yep. Awesome. KJ's got this on lock. Hopefully, anyway. Gonna be a little bit of a risky maneuver in terms of hit rate. If I have to, I can just have her paralyze this guy. Yeah, that'll work out. Alright, should be a pretty quick enemy phase. The big thing at this point is, like, if I can kill the Valkyrie, then he can just stand there and kill the rest of them. That's perfectly fine, they're all swords. Please hit? Awesome. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay, just out of range, but that's okay, we have a Dancer. Do indeed have an answer. Okay, so in terms of killing forward, this is going to be quite difficult. However, I have a feeling that Wanda's going to be quite good at it. Yeah, extremely, actually. Especially with my supports. This guy's a Cavalier, surely. Halberd to the head. Okay. Physicked up. And now, Wanda can simply take forward's life. However, I do want to get some conversations with him. I want to see how that goes. Let's see. I guess I'll let Roa have the kill there. We'll just let these guys come up here a little bit more. That's fine. Halberd kill with Freljord Warrior. That's true. I do need to do that, don't I? That is a very good point. Swap the Sword Slayer off. We'll have to heal up a little bit, but that's what we have Wanda for. And then, yeah, like I said, Roa can have that kill, but of course I do need to get Roa over this way. On short order. I think Shope might get hit by this guy, but that's okay. I think. 19 damage. Not enough speed to double. I already know that. Don't even have to do the guesswork. It's simply not going to occur. Hopefully nobody else is in range. Yeah. And we will have to put Gatekeeper over here. Just to guard the treasure chest somewhat. Because there's going to be a Poison Sword Thief that'll spawn. And then just KJ's left, yep. Awesome. Should... yeah, not quite kill, okay. Understandable. This is less good than I first anticipated, but now it's suddenly fine again because Wanda is crazy. We'll just Regen Leaf this one for perfect damage. Yep. Crazy. So good. I think you have Javelin anyway, so I can just one-shot you with KJ. I don't even need that. I'll just use the average axe, I guess. Maybe we'll get another spin. Yeah, spin to win. These monster slaying weapons are going to come in super handy pretty soon, because we're going to be fighting monsters very, very soon. I'm sure that you're fine in terms of res. 18 speed. Yeah, that's okay. Well, hopefully anyway. I'm just going to spam a physic just in case, because it's scary to me. As all things should be. Let's see, I need to take some equipment off of Roa before I do this. Do I have anything that I could drop? I guess I could drop the 3-use Lance Reaver. Or the Iron Sword. I'm gonna send Fish this way. I guess I could also move Arthur up next turn. Because I'm probably gonna freeze this guy anyway with the PRF. Whoosh. I think that's probably the play. It's actually not the play. Let's see. Wonder how the devs thought about giving the warrior the funny spinny animation. That's a good question. It's a beautiful animation. Okay, yeah, I'll just dance for Arthur and put him up here. Awesome. Drop this Thunder Tome. Trade the Lance Reaver off. And then steal. Gimme your lockpick, buddy. I think you don't have enough speed to steal that back, so at this point it's going to be a matter of seeing if he wants to attack. Probably won't, but if he runs the other way, then Roa gets the thief kill, which will probably occur anyway. We'll Gatekeeper guard the treasure with the help of Aragon, I guess. And now we'll just go ahead and heal up the big dude. Hopefully KJ hits this, so that I can just run on up there. It's not super likely, but I have Wanda. It's actually 100% guaranteed. That's how good KJ is. So, I don't actually need the healing. I just need to swap him over to a lance. So in that case, I'll stand here with the sword equipped after I heal up. With Jig. I am using Physic a little bit unnecessarily, but now that I've seen he's so close to S-rank staves, I could potentially do that. So yeah, go ahead and stand here with the sword equipped. Hopefully he'll equip the lance on enemy phase. Just for the damage output, yeah. This is actually kind of funny. That actually was not intended. But that's pretty funny. The answer to everything is, but I also have Wanda. That's true. She's insane. Alright. Go ahead and get this kill. Bop. So close to that next level up, the level 9. I really, 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 really want that experience, but it's gotta be this way. It's literally necessary. Where's Tail 2 though? I do want to bring her around. I'm also gonna kill this guy before he messes something up on me. We'll just kill him with a hammer, because he's obviously an armor knight. Awesome. Alright. I'll bring Shope, and I'll bring Tail 2. We'll get the supports up. Also go ahead and get the treasure. Yep, there he is. I would like another lockpick, but I'm not too caught up on it. I'm just gonna let Gatekeeper have the kill. Over the course of the 2 turns. Oh. Maybe not then. Okay. Brave Axe. Right, because there would have been money. That's extremely good. That's going to come in handy for a very particular unit, isn't it? I look forward to that a lot. Okay, we'll go ahead and play. Insane level up. Absolutely crazy. +2 to both. Alright, let's see how this hit rate is now. It's not incredible. It's not at all, but it's good enough. It's a one-shot at least. So, here's hoping. I won't let you come between us. Friends and I will live here happily together. Forever. Well, we're no strangers to low % hits. We might be here for a while, but so be it. That's simply the way the cards fall. Oh, he sticks with the Silver Lance. Interesting. I guess he wants to get one shot exactly with a crit by the 43% hit rate, 43 damage. Legend. That is green unit. Ford versus Chevy, yes, exactly. Brilliant unit is a Chevy. Confirmed. Maybe he's a Ford. Nah, he can't be a better Ford. He's like an F1, he's like an F250 compared to Ford's F150 status. But anyway, that's the end of the map, basically. Just a matter of grabbing the treasure at this point. I'll hopefully kill this guy now. Get perfect shield there. Please? Good. So that's A rank. I can now use the Aura Tome. Night Crest. Whoops, didn't mean to send back the Poison Sword. I'm actually gonna revert that a little bit there. And, I am getting hungry. I'm gonna have to eat here shortly after this map. Finally, he did not get speed. Here, I thought something was broken. Nah, he's crazy for sure, but no speed. And then the Talisman. Now, my first instinct is to send the Talisman straight into his soul and give him 10 res. But I was just looking at the Talisman, wasn't I, for somebody else? Who was it for again? Well, anyway. I wonder why he can't seize the throne. Clearly, something is amiss. But not him. He simply does not miss. Oh well, we'll move him off the throne temporarily, like I said. Or like he did in the previous map, he quite graciously moves off of his rightful spot on the throne. So that we can, get there ourselves. This was so much fun. These last two maps were incredible. Oh look, it's somebody who's not here anymore. Oh right, I actually do want to go back and see if anything changed. Darling. Yeah, no, okay. Understandable. Yeah, story changes are not necessary at all. For the purposes of gameplay. Arthur's Solar Brace and Tail 2's Lunar Brace. They glow. Yep, we're gonna be promoting. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at these stats. He is about to cap speed already. Yeah, and I always forget it's +5 res on promotion for both of these two. So, oh, nice. I like this a lot. This is great. I love these animations a ton. Excellent. Excellent units. Beautiful. Can't believe they contain so much power. Siegmund, in exchange for this Lance Reaver, and Siegling in exchange for this Elixir. Excellent. And there he is. That's him. Him replacing Innes is probably the best coincidence of all time, because Innes is a story-important character. So we're gonna just continually see him here in the conversations. He actually recruits the replacement of the character who appears in the next one, who I will go ahead and preview for you guys. But we are going to be ending the stream. We're not going to play the next map until next time. And, yeah, so that turned out extremely well. Tail 2 is now promoted. She can use the magic and the sword still. She's got that B support with Freljord and with Arthur. Is she going to A support her son, or is she going to find a new marriage partner? And then Arthur, of course, he's just insane. He's like 2 speed off from capping speed. Ripperoni pepperoni, but I'm still going to show off the next chapter for a very particular reason. For a very particular reason. As you will come to see. So, here's this map. I see some guys that can be completely turned inside out by a certain sword slayer. There's also a stealable dragon shield up here. He also has the Riley. Some very fun wyverns. Obviously, the boss. One Arvis, the Emperor of Grandvale. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I am sorry. Fenrir and Nosferatu will also get this Fimbulvetter, but without further ado, here we have Natsu. It looks like the portrait will have to be shifted a little bit in the meantime. After training for decades in the secret art of donuts, he forgot to change his character portraits. Arthur's bait, let you kill Arvis? Sure. I got you. Donut Lord. Masters who have trained for years. Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of donuts. Yeah, again, the portrait, it's all good. Next time, I'm sure it'll be fixed. He has S rank in swords, D rank in lances, and these stats. A Natsu, yep. So thank you very much, Natsu, for the donation in order to get into the game. I cannot wait to use you as a unit. You look incredible. A Donut Lord. I can't wait to see what your growths are. I guess I could check those really quickly since we're still here. You are recruited by a very easy to get up there unit. Yeah, in the lances for sure. We can get a very particular unit up there and recruit you for sure. Just really quickly. I'm not going to save just in case I need to get footage or something. We'll go to right here. Yeah, this is, we'll have a quick look. Quite luckily, you are recruited by a very accessible unit. Natto. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a quick look at these growth rates. 60% strength, 35% speed and skill, 45% luck, 130% defense, 110% resistance and HP. This is impeccable. His animation? Oh, okay, we'll have to see his animation too, for sure. I'll let the enemies move in for a turn and we'll have a quick look. Alright, let's have a look against these druids right here. We use the Brave Sword. Yeah, we use the Brave Sword. Yeah, so he's going to cap his defense and res. Well, he's going to get very high defense res for sure. 10 levels to grow, that means at least 10 points of defense res, but possibly more. 60% strength growth is incredible. Skill and speed are at 15, they have some good work to do. We'll see about how that goes, but let's have a look at these animations. Oh, right, I need to turn on the animations first. Turn those on. Let's have a look. Wow. That is incredible. It silences the game audio straight up. That's top notch. That's incredible. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is so cool. Let's have another look at that. That's, you straight up silence the game audio because you're so powerful. Oh, come on. I gotta turn them back on again. Straight up silences the game. Now the description makes more sense. Exactly. Makes perfect sense. This is amazing. That's so cool. That is awesome. Wow. Straight up incredible. Donut Lords do not mess around. That is incredible. Full kabuki. True. Alright, well, now that we've got this preview done and over with, look forward to the next stream. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for coming out to this one. Look forward to next Friday's stream of this Fire Emblem 8 Community Challenge, where we'll interact with the great Natto, the Donut Lord himself, with these incredible animations and these incredible growth rates and stats. I very much look forward to it. Shout out to Roa once more for putting this whole thing together. Couldn't have done it without him. Couldn't have done it without you guys donating to help me get this computer going. Really appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I guess that's about all I have to say. So, look forward to it next time. And until next time, I'll see you later. Take care, everybody.